Everybody, here we are. We are live. Hockey is back. It's Pittsburgh. It's Chicago. Welcome to the show. Here we go. It's exciting. Game on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Regular season hockey. It's a go, go, go. We're picking up this game in progress 3 minutes in. So good to see ya. We're going to work things through. Here comes Bedard up the middle. Going to dump this one in. He has the puck taken off his stick. Picking this up, game in motion. What's up, Crystal Palace? Crystal Palace in the house. Good to see ya. Bucks, what's up? AAU, what's up? Curtis, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. We are live and in living color. It's the regular season as we're kicking it off, Chicago and Pittsburgh. And here comes Pittsburgh trying to make a move. They're going to strip this away and send it all the way down the ice. Now, this is going to be a little different for us as we're picking this up in motion. What an exciting, exciting day today. The Pittsburgh Penguins, the Chicago Blackhawks. Rob, what's going on? We do it all, my friend. We're going to be calling games all season long, all kinds of teams. So welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Of course, we're a little late in the action. Good news, we were able to get here. We're able to get the game going. Exciting. Bedard versus Crosby. Let's see how this is going to play out. Connor Murphy for Chicago takes a bump. Pittsburgh trying to get it out of their own zone. Or sorry, Chicago trying to get it out of their own zone. Pittsburgh coming in, taking a quick shot. So we're 4 minutes into this game. And the story tonight is Connor Bedard facing off with Sidney Crosby. So welcome in, Theo Sam Eagle. Great to see ya. Sammy San doing it live. Got to see it for yourself. Bam. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. This is the regular season. This is for real. Coach, what's going on? Go Sabres. Going to take down the Rangers Thursday. Oh, it's going to be a good matchup. A lot of hockey to come this week. But we're kicking it off in style. Pittsburgh bringing this down into the Blackhawks zone, throwing it in front of the net. That's going to wrap around behind. Here's Noel Acciari, the ex-Leaf, passing it around. Kyle Dubas's Penguins looking to strike first. A shot drops down in front. They put it just wide. Wow, Matt Nito coming very, very close. And that's held on. The goaltender, Peter Mrazek. Peter Mrazek for the Chicago Blackhawks. And for the Pittsburgh Penguins, it's Tristan Jarry getting the start today. Oh boy, Mrazek, what's he gonna do? Bernie, what's going on? Welcome in. Eller in a Pengs jersey looks so wrong. There's going to be a lot of that looking wrong, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Herman, what's going on? Go Chicago. Oh, Chicago's only going to be as good as Peter Mrazek it can be. But again, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here. We know this is a little last minute. We had to make some scheduling changes, but glad we could get here and pick up this hockey game. Bedard going to dump it in. The official calls for a high stick signal, but Pittsburgh picks it up. Cross the line. Here's the shot. Nope. Now the arm goes up. We got a penalty coming up as Harkins runs into the official. Interference is the call. Bam! Triton getting the Thunderbug up there. Lars Eller going to take the first penalty of the game. Pittsburgh to the box. Chicago with the power play. Bucks, what's going on? Sam is the best. 17 months, Bucks. Thank you so much. Appreciate that and all your support. Jade, how's it going? Morgan Geeky, the trader. Oh, that's awesome. On the go with CeeLo. What's going on, brother? Welcome in. Again, thank you, everyone, for joining us here on the last minute stream. Teresa, what's up? Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to win that one. Hammer this along the boards. Held in by Chicago. Taylor Hall holding it in. Jones across to Bedard. Bedard to Jones. They're bouncing this around. Hall taking a look. Back to Jones. Jones to Hall. Hall waiting, trying to get it to Bedard. Can't. The shot goes wide. Bedard's going to hold that in. Back across to Hall. Hall takes a shot. Rebound. They put it just wide. Chicago coming close on the power play. Donato in there. He's trying to hold it along the boards. They're looking to move this one around. Coming in, bad bounce. Taylor Hall is able to get it and hold it in. Back to Hall. Hall on the far side. Back to the point to Jones. Jones looking to Bedard. To Hall. To Bedard. Now he throws it in front, looking for the tip. Isn't there. This coming around. Jones going to hold it in again. Looking over to Bedard. CB taking a look. Bedard through the middle. Doesn't shoot. He's going to pull up. Sending this far side over to Perry. Perry moving around. He's taking a look. So weird to see Corey Perry in a Blackhawks uni. Corey Perry down low. Going to reverse this back around to Hall. Taylor Hall. He's going to take a cross check, but sends the puck back to the point to Jones. Jones to Bedard. Bedard to Jones. Jones to Hall with the shot. Can't get it through. Nice block. Corey Perry is there to pick up the trash. Here comes Donato to Jones to Bedard with the one-timer. Yari kicking out the leg. Chicago dominating a minute and a half on the power play. And finally, the Penguins are able to get this one out and down the ice. Wow. Triton getting that freeze in there. Boom. Thank you, Triton, redeeming those points to get the freeze. For those that are new, we'll explain the whole points thing coming up at the first stoppage in play. Chicago right back in there. 10 seconds left on the power play. Back to the point. Gonna dump this down low. Korchinski puts it in for Johnson. Johnson gonna try and dish this one out front. Gets it to Korchinski. He's gonna throw this one in. 4 or 5 shots for the Blackhawks on the power play so far. And the Pens gonna bring it out. Here comes Pittsburgh. Cross ice to Letang. Tanger, he shoots. That looked like it was in. The Penguins have their sticks raised in the air. The ref said no goal. Confusion all over the place. It's an icing call. We're going to have to get a closer look at this. This should be in the net. I think, this could be a goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Here's the replay. I'll have to get the shots updated momentarily. Yes, this is 150,000% a goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Wow. A big deflection up and over. This makes it 1-0 Pittsburgh. Unbelievable. Whoops, trying to get the official shot count here so we can get that updated for everybody. So Tanger throws it to the net. I didn't see who got the stick on it to tip it up and in. So who got it? It is a good goal for Pittsburgh. So there it is. Let's get the horn going for the Pens. Brian Rust is going to get the first goal for the Penguins. Brian Rust puts it in, making it 1-0 for the old guys. Unbelievable. After Chicago was absolutely dominating on the power play, Pittsburgh comes in and steals one. Wow, why did those change sizes? All right, that was weird. Nice start here for the Penguins. They're able to kill off the penalty, and here they come on a break. Backhand. Peter Mrazek stops Sidney Crosby as Crosby walking right in there. JJ Sports, what's going on? Welcome to the show. I'm going to the Blues game when the Blues play the Kraken in the home opener. Nice. You're going to have a great time. Kraken are a lot of fun to watch. Here comes Chicago in the slot with a shot. Yari makes the save. They are moving it back and forth. Good action, fast-paced action. Here comes Carlson, going to bring this one in, sending it up the middle. Connection on the pass. They can't get the shot off. Gunsel passes it back in the corner. Working this one around, trying to come back out. Really digging there. Ryan Graves was in there, and Chicago steals. They're going to reverse it. They're going to flip it and reverse it. And this coming all the way down the ice. So nice little goal there. Gunsel gets the goal to start this one for the Blackhawks. He had 36 goals last year, Jake Gunsel. Great start for him. Geo Ace, what's up? Welcome in. Suzanne Babcock in the house. What's up, Babs? How's it going? I hope you don't mind I call you Babs. Good to see ya. I can't cheer for Dew's team. Am I a bad person? Not at all. I feel the same way. AJC in the house. What's up, AJC? And they're going to take a commercial break. Wow. All right. So we can finally catch a breath. Welcome in, everybody. What a start to this hockey game. If you're new, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us here tonight for the season opener. Chicago, Pittsburgh, the marquee matchup of the day. Of course, earlier, the Tampa Bay Lightning defeated the Nashville Predators 5-3. Seattle and Vegas, they're going to kick it off in tango a little bit later on tonight. But this is the marquee matchup, and there's no way we would miss this. So we're glad we were able to get here, just missing a little bit off the top. So thank you for joining us, and appreciate the support as we've had to juggle our schedule around over the last few days. Surf Bum in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. I'm going, JJ's going with the Penguins. Gordon, good evening. Welcome in. There's the slow-mo. Wow, did you see how slow that was going? Looks like Streamlabs is still having a little problem. Gunsel was supposed to be out till November. He had ankle surgery on August 2nd. Got those Bruins healing powers. That's right. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and heal those bones. Hockey season is where Sammy shines. Is it sad, Theo, that every time I just see my name, I by default say Sammy Sam, even if it's not there? Wow. So talking about Sam, Samantha Lowe in the house. What's up, Sam? Hope you are doing super well. All right, we are coming back in. We are live in Pittsburgh. Well, I'm not in Pittsburgh, but they are live in Pittsburgh. Crosby getting to go one-on-one against Bedard. Bedard was born just 13 days before Sidney Crosby was drafted. How wild is that? Bedard born just a few days before Crosby drafted. And Bedard, of course, huge expectations. All right, game is back underway. They're coming down, trying to get it out in the neutral zone. Little battle for possession there. And it's going to be the Penguins bringing this back down into Pittsburgh zone, or into Chicago zone. Chicago going to steal this in the corner. They're going to flip this out. Long cross-ice pass, misses everyone. And it's Chris Letang is back to pick this one up. Tanger is going to take a look, kind of headman the puck. Little crisscross there with Mulligan. Evgeny Malkin, a little miscom there with Letang. Nick, what's going on? Happy opening night to you too, my friend. For missing past you. Oh, no worries, Nick. You never have to apologize about missing a show. We're just happy to have you when you're able to make it. Here's Malkin going back door. Quick shot and Peter Mrazek. What a stop. Not going to say that a whole lot tonight. Coming down low. Chicago's dumping it in Pittsburgh territory, and Pittsburgh going to roll this one out and all the way down the ice. Triton coming in, member for 18 months. Lightning going to sweep those Leafs this year. Give it up now, Triton. I don't think so, my friend. Yeah, but we'll know. Toronto, Tampa Bay, they're going to play very, very soon. Here's the Blackhawks walking in. Big shot off the shoulder of Yari. Chicago looking to set this one up, putting it down low. Kicking it around behind the net. Foligno in there, he shoots. Or sorry, he made the pass across. And a nice shot there by Taylor Radish. Coach N coming in as a member, 16 months. Triton, you're older than me. There you go. Wonder how many times play-by-play broadcasters are going to fuse 90 Tyler Johnson and 90. Oh, yeah, Bernie, it's going to happen a lot. You know, that's the one problem with calling games with the fast pace and the way the jerseys are. Sometimes when the jerseys get folded over and you can only see partial of the number, it gets very confusing. Happy to see Taylor Radish here on the Blackhawks. Really enjoy Taylor Radish. He's a good, solid player. Chicago wins the draw, holds it in momentarily. Pittsburgh's going to roll this one out all the way down. Here come the Pens. Pens bringing this one back in. Little stop, pop, tried to spin it. Coming through. Little pass back. They're going to shoot again. Mrazek had to steer that one wide. Drew O'Connor coming in strong. Jordan's Disney Adventures, member for 14 months. Sammy Sam, thank you for your amazingness. You bring us on a regular basis. You're a superstar and something I need on a day like today. Jordan, my brother, my friend, you are very welcome. Thank you for everything you do, and we all wish you the best. Here comes Pittsburgh. They're going to walk this in the line, but offside. Dallas Hockey Girl in the house. Yeah, everybody's showing up for the opening of the NHL season. What's going on? Just checking in, Steve. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Great to see ya. So they're going to commercial break. What a start. 1-0 Pittsburgh here. Chicago definitely seems to be a little outgunned, a little slow on the draw, if you will. Pittsburgh has the early domination factor. Let's update these shots. They are behind actually in the shots, but they have had more puck possession. I think Chicago had that good break on the power play where they racked up 4 shots, and that is the difference right now, just about in the total shot count. So really, really strong early performance by both teams, but it's the Pens who were able to put that one in. Who scored for Pittsburgh? It was the one and only Brian Rust. Sam, thanks for O'Reilly. Yeah, CeeLo, you stole a couple of our Leaf boys, and Ryan O'Reilly getting on the board in Nashville. Ryan O'Reilly is going to do good there. He's a good player, solid player, and I'm curious to see how he's going to fill out on the season. First intermission, we'll kind of take a look back at that game, Nashville and Tampa Bay, run through all the points, all the stars. So for those of you in hockey pools, we'll let you know who got the points. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. You know, one of the funny moments with the Pittsburgh Penguins back in the old igloo, if you remember the movie, was Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't even remember what it's called, but Van Damme, of course, fighting crime, taking out the bad guys in the Pittsburgh arena. God, the movie was atrocious, but it was so much fun. FPE Repo and Shakedown. What's going on? I got the points. Got the points. Lori, how's it going? Welcome in. Hockey friends from Oklahoma, soon to be Florida. Go Blackhawks. Lori, are you making the big move? Good luck and congrats. Rockin' in the house. What's up, Rockin'? Here's a shot coming around. Pittsburgh continuing to put the pressure in. Thoughts on the Jays not advancing? Nick, very disappointed in the Blue Jays. Not that they didn't advance. I'm disappointed the way the Blue Jays celebrated like they won the World Series, even though they needed a whole lot of help to get into the playoffs. Then they forgot to show up. But this is awesome. Hockey is back. We are live and we are having a whole lot of fun. If you are coming in, make sure you hit that like button. If you're brand new, thank you for being here. My name is Sam. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We got so much to talk about. But make sure you hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. It helps us out immensely. Pittsburgh bringing it right back into Chicago territory. The Hawks can't get it out. And another shot that's going to go wide. Peter Mrazek is going to be in tough tonight. So 4 and 4 shifts. Bedard has 3 minutes, 50 seconds of ice time and a couple of shots. This one coming through. Mrazek's going to swipe it out of the air. Bedard, a little behind the back pass. They're going to throw it in. Race for it. Trying to get there first. Big hit. Can't pick it up. Taylor Hall was trying to get there. He was flying. I think Taylor Hall is going to work out real good, real nice with CB, Connor Bedard. Going around behind the net, it's Ryan Donato. Ryan Donato throws it in front for Bedard. Tipped it right on. Oh, Bedard, he's gotten close already. You know he wants to get one. Coming around, Malkin's going to get tripped up there. Bedard's going to come in to steal. The ref's hand goes up in the air. We got a penalty coming up. This time it's against the Blackhawks and the Pens going on the power play. Pittsburgh now is going to go on the power play. Number 44, 2 minutes, tripping. Kaiser goes for the poke check, and he just happens to get the stick under Malkin's skate, and Malkin goes down. You know, when you take Malkin down like that, he's got to be careful. He's old. He might break a hip. So we'll see how he can do. So here we go. Pittsburgh on the power play. First power play of the year for the Pens. Carlson, let's see how he does. Erik Karlsson, the big move, the big trade coming over to Pittsburgh. There we go. Thank you for hitting those likes. Like to see those likes going up. Sam, how's it going? That's okay. That's okay. No problem at all. This coming out. Carlson back to pick this one up. Carlson, he's going to piggyback this one. The quarterback. Now he's going to start the move. Flips it up. He's going to try and get cut off. Carlson going to roll this back to Crosby. Crosby up the far side to Raquel. Ricard Raquel going to dump this one in. Chicago there first. Lock out. That one's going to be rifled at the boards and all the way down the ice. They're going to get this one out. Carlson back to pick it up. Getting set. Malkin in motion. Here comes Carlson up the middle. Feeds Malkin. Malkin coming right down the middle. Fires it over. Far side for Raquel. Raquel back to the point. Carlson. Cross ice. Trying to hit Crosby. Misses him. In the corner. They can't control it. And that one's flipped up and out. Gunsel could not get possession. The puck kind of hops out of ice. Bucket O'Brisket in the house. Is this the Bolts game? Oh, never mind. They won. That they did. The Bolts picking up the big one. Great start here. Lots of games coming up on this schedule. HWF Hammer in the house. What's up, Hammer? Hope you are doing well. Great to see you. All right, face off. Just to the right of Mrazek. Scramble. Penn's going to win that one. They get it back to the point. Carlson eludes his player. Coming right up the gut. Shoot that. He does. And a glove save. Peter Mrazek. Who knew his glove still worked that fast? Oof. Nice save, Mrazek. Ron Duffy, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have not reset the points yet. My intent was all of our points would be reset, but because we had to shake and bake with our schedule a little bit, we left the points intact. We will be resetting all points this coming Friday. This coming Friday, all points will be reset. So we'll post a note in the community section a little bit later on. Triton getting the robot going. He wants the robot call. Pittsburgh gonna win that. Malkin to the point. Gunsel shoots off the blocker and over the net. Oh, into the shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Thank you, Triton, redeeming those points. Oh, and a free. Zzz. Triton getting the shimmy, the freeze, the robot, all commands where you get to control the host. Crosby bringing this one in, comes in offside. Minute 20 gone in the power play. Penn's not able to get things going the way Chicago did on their power play earlier on. You know, this Pittsburgh team is still, they can still get things done. Yes, they are one of the eldest teams in the league. Here comes Jeff Carter. Carter gonna get this one, talking about an elder statesman. Carter's going to get that one, win it, or get it over to Smith. Smith can't get it deep. This is going to come all the way down. Chris Letang, active player, 5th in Penguins history with assists. 536 assists. TJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Harkins, sideboards, trying to get this one through. Going to play it across. Here it is. Brian Rust shoots. Rebound is loose. Mrazek's going to sprawl down and cover that one up. Penn's coming close. Penn's coming close. Wow, I got to tell you, I've been hard on Peter Mrazek the last couple of years. And Mrazek looks real good here early. I know I've been all over him bad since he was a Leaf. And listen, Mrazek he's looking good so far. Carter gets it back to the point to Letang. Letang working this one far side. Letang is going strong. I see he had 2016 Stanley Cup winning goal. He sure did. That shot's going to go high and over. Full strength. Power play has expired. Even 5-on-5. Chicago's going to try and chase this one down. Can't get it. Whoa, that was close. Here comes Rust bringing this one right back in. Brian Rust turns this one over. Chicago, Connor Murphy. He gets it ahead. Long pass up. Here they come. Chicago busting in. Tyler Johnson has it taken away. Pittsburgh right back the other way. It's back and forth, back and forth. Turnovers galore. In the corner, Pittsburgh going to play this one to the line. Not out. They're going to hold this one in. Can't connect behind the net. Nice pass there. Lars Eller just couldn't reach it. Tyler Johnson, he's going to play this one to the blue line. He gets hit hard. I think he took a high stick to the face. Something got him. He's bleeding. Nola Chari is saying, I didn't do anything. Tyler Johnson, his schnoz, the top of the schnoz is cut. So he's bleeding. The question, was it puck or was it stick? Oh, it is stick. It is Noel Acciari's stick. However, he did not raise the stick up. The stick was down low, and Tyler Johnson was bending over and falling over when he took the stick to the schnoz. And they're still giving them the penalty. They're calling him a double minor for high sticking, but the stick was down low. I do not like that call, Mr. Official. Would like to sleep? Good evening. Welcome in. Thomas, how's it going? A good clean stick to the face. Nothing beats a good clean stick to the face, right? Curtis, I did receive the package today. So thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. So Tyler Johnson's getting a little duct tape job to the top of the nose. Getting a little cream put on there, making sure little polysporin so it doesn't get infected, and he'll be good to go. I still don't think this was a penalty. He takes a little bump. Noel Acciari's stick was waist high. So it's under review. Let's see. Are you going to announce it? Hello? Hello, referee. So they're reviewing this. There's a lot of confusion on the ice right now. So he's explaining to Connor Bedard what the dealio is. So the look on the Chicago faces, I got to assume this is being overturned. And they're going to go to a commercial break. So they're just going to leave us out to hang. We'll find out when they return. Hammer membership, with the gifted memberships, they're only valid for a month time, and then they do expire if not renewed. Colin, how's it going? High sticking doesn't matter where the stick is. It matters where it hits the player. Yes. Refs are going to do everything in their power to give Bedard as many chances as possible. So day one, game one, we're starting already with the conspiracy theories of the officials. Absolutely love it. I know hockey's back, but who's going to win the World Series? Nick, at this point, I don't even care. Baseball is done. Baseball's over. Hockey is here. We'll see. It's going to be good. I'm going with the experience on this one. Go, Sidney, go. John Cena in the NXT ring. Never thought you'd see that. Yeah, listen, the work that John Cena's been doing, I know he's not the John Cena of old, but he's still entertaining as can be. John Cena, still looking good. Real good. But again, welcome in. We appreciate everybody coming in tonight for our first game. We're going to talk about the points and how they work. We're going to talk about lots over the course of the evening. But keep hitting that like button. We're almost at 40 likes. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up. We want to get that up to 50 as quick as we can. Prep in the house. What's up? Blackhawks or Penguins? Landbird or Seabird? Which will prevail in nature's arena? All right, let's see what this call is. All right, so as we said, the stick was not above. They have waived off the penalty, so no penalty, even though Tyler Johnson takes one in the face for the team. No penalty. So no power play. We're even Steven. Scramble draw. Penn's going to come away with this. They're going to play it back into their own zone. Long pass. This is going to be deflected in. Penguins going in there. Crosby going in the corner. He's going to tip this one around. Can't come away with it. Chicago does. This one's going back around behind the net. Kaiser's going to go in there. Sends it held in the line. A shot going to go just wide. I tell you, Crosby's been playing with a bit of a chip on his shoulder after he dropped the gloves in the preseason. Here comes Chicago. Bedard going to wire this one just wide. He is not afraid to shoot the puck. Bedard again picking it up. He's going to cross the ice. Drop this one off. Back to Bedard. Fakes a shot. Now he takes a wrister. Jarry had to kick the pad out. Chicago going to hold this one in. Taylor Hall sending it in. Bedard. Try the jam play. It's there in the blue ice. It's free, but the refs are going to blow this one down. Donato is down in the blue ice. He's being sat on. Chicago coming close as Bedard going for the jam play. Oh, he's got the jitters, but he's looking good. Now, I will say, he wants this puck. A little toe drag and a nice shot. Whew. Just caught the blocker, almost beat Jari. What a shot by this young stud Bedard. Great play. Bedard coming in, almost put that one through. Wow. If it was the other way around, Chicago would have a high stick and go from 4 to 5 minutes. You're probably not wrong there, Bernie. You're probably not wrong. So they're a little slow on updating the official shot count here. So I'm going to wait to update mine because I don't want to put incorrect numbers, but they haven't updated it for a little while. Here comes Chicago walking back in. Going to stop, taking a little bump there was Gutman. Chicago coming across. Gutman was open in the slot, couldn't get him the puck. Moving it back around to the point. They're going to play this one down low. Coming out in front, that one's turned over. Chicago intercepts in the neutral zone. Going to play this ahead. Pittsburgh is there. They're battling for it, but here comes Chicago again with a quick shot. What a little try snipe there by Andreas Enethiasu. This is the official season. That is correct. This is for real. Thank you very much for the new subscribes. I appreciate that. As you are coming in, hit that like. Of course, hit that subscribe. Chicago in their own zone. Going to play this one off the boards. Trying to get it worked up. Cut off there by Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
Nice move by Rudwill. Thank you, KRT, for the sub. Get the blue goal horn light going. Malkin going to throw this one in. Shots. There we go. Thank you for updating it. 15-11 are the official shots now. I'll get those updated. Is it so much to ask for official numbers? Pittsburgh has it in the neutral zone. Now they're going to send this one back down into Chicago territory. Mrazek up to stop it and play it. The Hawks on the move, sending this up. It's going to be tipped down all the way into Pittsburgh territory. No icing called because it was tipped. Now here comes Pittsburgh back the other way. They're going to play this one in. 3 minutes to go in the first. 3 minutes to go. It's a 1-0 Penguin lead. Carter was tied up. Doesn't get a good pass back. Letang has to pick this one up. He's going to shovel this one across. Here's Graves going to play it up. Pittsburgh tips it in again. Pittsburgh is doing a good job putting it into the Chicago zone. They're not doing a good job recovering the puck and getting some shots. In the corner, here they go. Chicago hits the red line, dumping it in. 2.5 to go now. Jari's going to stop this one. Pittsburgh stuck in their own zone. Chicago on the forecheck, doing a nice job. They're in there battling hard. It was Taylor Radish. Letang going to come away with it. Here comes Pittsburgh now on the move, trying to get out of their own zone. Jeff Cotta going to flip this one out. Oshie, welcome Fantelli to the NHL with a thunderous open ice hit in preseason. Yeah, Bernie, I saw that. That was an unbelievable hit. And Fantelli's going to be great. Triton with the $5 super chat hosts. Can you say who won the first game? Oh, here's Pittsburgh coming in. Shot was blocked. Here comes. I will Triton the other way. Bedard, he's going to bring this one in. And he gets knocked into the corner. The Tampa Bay Lightning destroyed the Nashville Predators 5-3 in game 1 today. Thank you, Triton, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Chicago going to play this one down around low. In the corner, Bedard. CB trying to play it. Carlson's there to cut it off. And Pittsburgh's going to come away with this puck. Penn's taking a look. Looking. Chicago in there on the forecheck, forcing Pittsburgh to go back around the other way. Pittsburgh getting set. $4.99 from Coach. Host, don't appease Triton. Yes, sir. Here's a quick shot. And again, thank you, Coach, for the super chat. Pittsburgh picking it up.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute. We're under 1 to go. What a start to the regular season this has been. In the corner, crashing and banging. This going to come through. Stolen from Bedard. Had to make a little nifty move. O'Connor. He can't catch up to it. Going to pass this one across. Chicago trying to work it through. A little stall up there as Dickinson couldn't play it all the way in. Under 30 seconds to go. Look out, Pittsburgh almost gave it away, and Chicago had a great opportunity. Malkin carrying it over the line. He's going to get bumped off the puck. Another hit. Dickinson taking it against Malkin. They are battling strong. FPE Repo and Shakedown with the $4.99. One more time. I like that too. Who won the first game? You guys are killing me. 5.5 seconds left as Mrazek hangs on to it. FPE Repo and Shakedown, thank you for the super chat. And congratulations to the Lightning of Tampa Bay for wiping the floor with the Nashville Predators earlier today. You guys are so funny. Thank you so much. Appreciate the super chats. 1-0 Pittsburgh, a whopping 5.5 seconds left on the clock before we go to the first period intermission. Quick shot right off the draw. Clean win and a shot. Letang's going to hold it in. And there goes the buzzer. The first period has come to an end. Wow, let's get over to the first period intermission screen. And thank you, new subscriber. Appreciate that. Putting us up to 85-20. All right, let's see. Did I update this? Hey, I actually did. Good for me. I wasn't sure I updated the intermission screen. Let's update the goals here. It is 1-0 Pittsburgh at the end of one. So exciting. Hall fitting in. Yeah, Mark, Hall's looking real good. Real good so far with the Chicago team. In fact, through preseason, Hall and Bedard kind of look pretty good playing together. All right, your goal today, it is Brian Rust. He got it in from Chris Letang and Lars Eller. The overall stats, 15 shots for Chicago, 11 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh leading in the hits 9-6. In the faceoff circle, 16 faceoffs won for Pittsburgh, only 5 for Chicago.
Let's
Both
go.
teams are 0 for 1 on the power play. Sean coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate that. Each team took 1 penalty. 2 giveaways for Pittsburgh, 1 for Chicago. Chicago, though, with 5 takeaways and 5 blocked shots. Pittsburgh, 4 takeaways and only 3 blocked shots. If we go and we take a look at the game earlier today, Tampa Bay getting it done. They're on the pace to go 82-0. Here are your goal scorers. It was Nikita Kucherov, his first from Victor Hedman in Braden Point. Then for the Nashville Predators, his first of the year, Ryan O'Reilly from Philip Forsberg and Ryan McDonough. You're going to hear those connect a lot of times this year. Then it was a I can never say this right. Parsonen from Forsberg and O'Reilly. Then for Tampa Bay, Nick Paul from Braden Point and Steven Stamkos. Then it's Hagel the Bagel. Brendan Hagel gets his first on a penalty shot. That's right, first night of hockey, and we already had a penalty shot. Tommy Novak for the Preds put one in from Tomasino and Nyquist. And then it was Nick Paul, his second of the game, from Sergachev and Point, and Kucherov from Nick Paul. Wow, pretty good game here. A lot of Tampa Bay players getting a lot of points early in this season. That's pretty cool. When we look down, 2 points for Cooch, 3 points for Nick Paul. That's awesome. 3 points for Braden Point. That's a pretty good start as Tampa Bay takes the win. And that's an important win. Right now, every game Tampa Bay plays where they can pull out a win is going to be important for them, because with their goaltender out on the shelf for surgery, Vasilevsky, he's going to be out a couple of months. So Tampa needs to do as much as they can to hang on while he's out. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. And again, thank you for being here. Let me tell you, if you're brand new here, we have a point system. Simply by hanging out and being here in the chat, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have. Now, it does take a few minutes. If you've just tuned in right now, it does take a few minutes for it to calculate. So you just have to be in the chat for a few minutes. And then the longer you're in the chat, the more you're typing and engaging, the quicker you will earn points. And then you say, well, Sam, what are these points for? I like points, but what do we use them for? Well, you'll see all throughout the night, there's a Streamlabs bot that is dropping in commands. And with those commands, it looks kind of something like that. With those commands, you can bring a variety of graphics up on the screen. So you'll see, you can bring up a Pittsburgh graphic, you can bring up Chicago, you can bring up like Triton, the little shimmy, that means I have to shimmy. You can make me cheer for the other team. You can force us to do a virtual wave, or like Triton does, you can freeze me. So it's all kind of commands that you can play with throughout the night. We will be resetting all the points come Friday. Okay, so you'll have the points for this week, and then we'll be resetting them come Friday. So that's how the points work. Now, the other couple of housekeeping rules, well, not really rules, favors. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, click, 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 click that thumbs up. The like button really does help us out. It tells YouTube, hey, this is a pretty cool stream, and we should share it out. It is free to do, so if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up. Of course, Triton's partying it up. He's getting all those redemptions in. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe as well. We're going to be covering the NHL all season long, not just live streams with play-by-play action. We will be dropping news, we will be dropping rumors, trades, anything that goes on, whether we post in our community section, whether we put out a short, a video, we'll get it out there. We also have a new website. Well, I guess it's not that new anymore. It's been out for about a month. We have a website, Samwelb12 Experience.com, where you can go and get our streaming schedule. You can see our merch. You can see our blogs. I posted our first blog the other day with some of the Leaf changes. We're going to be posting blogs all season long. So make sure you bookmark the website and check back often for any new information. Now, if you are looking to support the channel, because we have some pretty amazing people here, and I get some messages all the time that says, hey, are there different ways I can support the channel? Yes, there are a variety of ways you can support the channel. First and foremost, just hitting that subscribe button, being a part of our lives, that really helps us. And of course, hitting the share button. Sharing out the streams is like word of mouth. It tells people this is where you can come to watch. If you're looking to do more, yes, we have channel memberships available. Under your chat, there's a little $ icon. In there has super chats, which you've seen a few people do today, and memberships. That's always a great way of supporting us. If you want to do something outside of YouTube, absolutely, you can send us PayPals. There's a link in the pinned message above. That will send it directly through Stream Elements and PayPal. And so it's different fee structure and all that. Last but not least, if you want to go even above, you don't want to do it through PayPal, you don't want to do it through the super chats or memberships, you can certainly do it through our website on the homepage towards the bottom. There are a couple quick donation buttons. But if you want to use snail mail, we do have a mailing address. You absolutely can send us anything at all. If you want to just send a letter to say, hey, you want to send a postcard from somewhere you're traveling, or, you know, we have some people who have wanted to send gift cards or various things. We appreciate it all. It's totally not necessary, not appreciated, but there are so many different ways you can help support our channel, and we appreciate it. I don't like talking about it that much. I don't often mention it, but we've had a few people asking, so I did want to call it out. And to those people who have sent things through snail mail or kind of offline through PayPal or whatnot, thank you so much. We really, really do appreciate all of it. And I tell you, I love going to the mailbox, opening up the mailbox and finding something in there. And we have somebody coming in the green room. Who is that in the green room? Is that a mistake? I don't know if somebody's actually I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. It looks like we have a special guest who wants to come in. Let's see. One of our champion members wants to come in and say hello. Okay, hang on. Let's get this set. I got to move you here. And I think I need, well, you know what? Actually, I'll put you here. Hang on, champion member, gonna come in and say hello. One of the perks our champion members have is they're able to come in and join us live on stream. So which one did I put you on? One moment. All right, please welcome. There, whoa, Bucks, what's going on? Oh, let me zoom you out. Little close.
Okay,
There he is. Bucks,
I
what's going
got you.
on?
What's up,
Welcome in.
man?
So
I wish you
Bucks,
would. I wish you would. I wish you would have streamed the Bolts game. That would have probably been. That was a better game, man. That was hell. That was hell of a game.
that was a good game. Bucks is a huge Bolts fan. Congrats on the first win, kicking off the season in style. That's pretty awesome.
Kichwa got a hat trick at the buzzer.
A hat trick at the buzzer. Love those buzzer goals. Let me ask you, with Vasilevsky being out for a little while, are you worried or are you okay? You think, listen, we got enough talent. We can carry this through until Vasi comes back. Hey, Jonathan,
Unless we
what's
have,
going on?
unless we have a shootout, we're gonna have to score more points now than ever.
Yeah, you got to get those points. You got to protect them. Um, Tampa's going to be in tough, right? Tampa's going to be in tough.
Hey, nobody thought Tampa Bay Lightning will be okay without Vassy, but I think we're okay.
Yeah. And let me ask you a big controversial topic. Well, not really, but for Tampa Bay, Steven Stamkos, he kind of said before the season started, "Hey, I want my contract extension in place." Tampa
But
really
today, yeah, we
would.
heard today they said he's going to be here for the long haul plans. We didn't give him a contract early in the year, early in the off season because the money was tight at that time. Remember, we had to resign the other guys first.
So the
Remember,
word on the
other
street
free,
in Tampa is they're going to get a deal done.
yeah, other players was a free agent. That's why we had to resign them first. We had to resign Kucherov, Victor Hedman, um, Brandon Points. Um, we have to bring back the squad.
Yep. I think they all got 8-year deals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah, it was. That's where we're in a little bit of cap hill now, but who cares?
Yeah, it got done. Now we'll wait and see what happens with Stamkos because it was a big deal when he didn't get the deal signed. The rumors started swirling. Could Stammer be heading out of Tampa Bay? But word on the street is, hey, they're gonna work on something. They're gonna get it
Yeah,
done.
yeah. We will get it done before the season's over with,
Nice. And so, what do you
or
think?
if not, maybe we could shop him before the deadline.
Yeah, because that would be a player you'd hate to see one of those situations where Stamkos, longtime captain, longtime hero in Tampa Bay,
Yep,
all of a sudden
he's not the
walks
only.
away for nothing,
He was
right?
not the. He's not the only one left us before. We left a lot of great talent go
Yep.
over
It
over the years.
it happens. Captain Tuttle in the house. What's up, Captain Tuttle? Source
Man, that
ESPN
Leafs,
to
that,
hire Samwelb to
yeah, the
replace
Leafs
Barry
trade,
Melrose.
that Leafs trade you gave me yesterday, that was crazy. That Leafs
Yeah,
trade.
listen, Sam Lafferty, good for Laffy Taffy, what I call him. He's heading to Vancouver. He'll get a permanent place to play there, I think. He'll be good there. Vancouver has a lot of speed and a lot of talent. They need some grit, and he kind of brings it
Man,
all.
I
So
heard a rumor the Leafs might make a trade with the Lightning. I heard.
it would be interesting to see, right?
Did, did,
There's
did you hear that?
I haven't heard that, but the Nylander situation, I know there are a lot of teams inquiring about him. I know the Leafs asking price for Nylander was high.
Would
You
they
know,
trade him in? My thing is, would they trade him in the division though? That's my thing.
yeah, and I think it depends on. I don't think right now that would happen. I don't think it would happen now, but closer to the trade deadline, depending on where people are. Um, Toronto and
Playoff trip.
Tampa, Toronto and
You know,
Tampa Bay have such a rivalry. That would be tough. That would be very
you
tough.
know, if Tampa Bay Lightning want to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, and I think the Lightning would do it.
You think, sorry, the Lightning would do it?
Yep, because we're a playoff cover team. We're still a championship team still.
Absolutely. Listen, can't take anything away from Tampa Bay. They won 2 Stanley Cups, almost won a third, and then
We should have
got
won.
got
I'm gonna
knocked
tell you,
out. got
We
knocked
should have
out by
won.
some Toronto team. Just saying.
We could have. We should have had a four-peats.
Yeah, it would have
Really,
been.
I'm still upset about the Blue Jays, man. I'm so the Blues. I'm so upset about that still.
It was tough. Yeah, listen, the Blue Jays and the Rays both getting knocked out at the same time was
Baltimore's
crazy.
going home today. Baltimore's going home tonight. They got to take a
No,
tough.
they're not. Really? Oh my
They,
gosh. I'll have to
they're
take a
down.
look.
Yeah, they're down 6-0 right now.
I will take a look. Bernie says prayers to Barry. Shame he had to retire after being diagnosed with Parkinson's. Oh, Bernie, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. And yes, prayers definitely for Barry Melrose.
Yeah.
That is tough.
If I
Steph, what's
wanted,
going on?
I
Welcome
wonder
in.
if the Leafs. I wonder if the Leafs would trade one of their goalies to us. One of their goalies.
No, no chance. I was shocked, actually. I was shocked that Tampa Bay didn't put in a waiver claim for Marty Jones. We put him down on waivers and he cleared. I thought for sure Tampa Bay was going to take a jump at that. He played well in the preseason, and he would probably
Yeah.
do okay to get you
Yeah, we
through.
believe in the goalie what we have now, Johnson.
Yeah, would be very, very interesting. All right, Bucks, the game is going to
Yeah.
come back
Okay,
shortly.
so
Thank you so much for coming in.
you're
Bucks is one
welcome.
of our longtime champion members. We appreciate you,
17
Bucks, so
months today.
much. What's that?
17 months. 17 months today. It's crazy.
Oh, there you go.
17 Man, have a good night. I'll be
Thank
watching
you.
this.
All right, Bucks, appreciate you, buddy.
Have a good night.
All right, that is Bucks, one of our champion members, longtime champion members. So thank you so much again. One of the added perks for the higher level memberships is you have the ability to come on live and join us on stream. So we're getting ready to get back into this second period starting momentarily. I think Big Willie is going to have a career year. Pam and get over. You know what, Mark? It's funny. I know Willie only played a couple of preseason games, did all of the did all of the Leaf stars, but he looks really good, scary good. Um, he wasn't floating around as much as he normally does, and I know it's preseason, so there's a little bit of floating. But the way he handled the puck, some of the way he shot the puck, the way he moved, man, Willie, he looks like he's gonna have a great year. And I'm basing this on a handful of preseason minutes, so take it for what it's worth. But he looks really good. Wayne, how's it going? Cannot wait for tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night is going to be awesome. The Leafs are kicking it off. I don't know if I'm going to be back in time to get the game in progress. If we, yeah, I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow till 9:30 or so, so it'll probably be just the end of the game. So I probably won't be able to get tomorrow's game in. We will, however, be live Saturday night hockey, the Leafs and Minnesota. That is going to be awesome. Anytime the Wild get to play Toronto, they have a great game. Following that, we have these very same Chicago Blackhawks coming to town to the Scotiabank Arena to take on the Maple Leafs. We will have that game, followed by the Battle of Toronto in South Florida and Central Florida as the Leafs go to take on the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we got lots of hockey coming up. We're going to aim to get in as we get going about 2 to 3 games a week, depending on the schedule. So it's going to be quite busy. We're going to have lots of hockey to come. So make sure that you subscribe and join us, because we're going to do a lot of Leafs, right? And I'll be open and honest. We're going to do a lot of Leafs, but we're going to get a couple of these other matchups in as well, some of the hot games of the week. I'm also going to try and let you know, kind of give you my picks of the week, depending on as the season gets going. If we can find additional time to make the video, we're going to let you know all the fun stuff. All right, second period. It's time to get going. Right at the beginning, if you missed it on Puck Drop, the referee welcomed Connor Bedard and said, Sidney, great to see you back. Connor Bedard, welcome to the NHL. It was a cool little moment they had with the official mic'd up before they dropped the puck. I haven't actually seen that before, so that was real cool and a classy move they did. Weird having to wait 4 days into the season before the Caps opener. Yeah, Bernie, they're making you, it's like a good steak, right? They want you to salivate and get ready for it. But we're ready for period number 2. Let's get this game stream back over again. Thank you to everyone for hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, and it's game time. Here we go. We are back underway. The Pens are up 1-0, and they're coming right back again. And Mrazek had to jump on that one and cover it up. Peter Mrazek, the netminder for the Chicago Blackhawks. Tristan Jarry tending the twine for the Pittsburgh Penguins. A nice start. Connor Bedard back out here to take the draw against Sidney Crosby. These guys are going to be compared all season. Bedard will be compared to Crosby. Ovechkin, here's a shot from the point, drops in front. They're going to put it just wide. Of course, Bedard and Fantilli are going to be compared the way Matthews and Laine were. It's going to be interesting to see. Here they come. Bedard up the middle, trying to deke around, gets stiff arm there by Letang, goes in the corner. He's being pushed over by Brian Rust in the corner. Chicago still with it. Taylor Hall cycling around, trying to put it in. Here's Chicago, a shot from the point, side of the net for Bedard, picks it up. Bedard being whacked. Going to send this one in deep, and it's going to tip up into the mesh. We're going to get a stoppage in play. So Connor Bedard, it's funny to watch him take the draw. He goes real wide, real leg. His legs, he kind of separates real deep. So these two going to be head-to-head all night. We'll see who comes out on top in that battle. A tender penguin steak, Friday the 13th against the hated fightless water. Bernie, that's awesome. All right, puck is dropped. Blackhawks going to hold on to this, bring it in, sending it around behind the Pens net. Little collision there along the boards, trying to get out in front. The cameraman was a little confused. Chicago continuing to hold this one in. Sending it down low. Pittsburgh, now they're going to get this. No, they overskate the puck. Chicago still has it. 3-on-2, shaping up. Chicago coming in. Shot, nice save. Rebound, they're going to put it just up and over, and we got a whistle. Taylor Radish following it up, and I believe the net just kind of got knocked off there. The goaltenders are at it early with a little shoulder thrust to the net. Able to knock that one off, and a penalty coming up here. Number 77, that's going to be Jeff Carter, going to get the call for holding the stick, holding the twig. Carter trying to slow it down, hanging on to the Blackhawks stick there. Korchinski's trying to back up, and Jeff Carter just had a grasp of his lumber. So Chicago back to the power play. Second opportunity here tonight. Donato, Ryan Donato. I'm expecting to see good things from him. I like this kid, Donato. Gonna bring it in, playing it around for Bedard. Bedard, he's gonna put it low to Perry. Perry, cross ice to Jones. Side of the net for Hall, takes a shot. A little toe save there, and that's gonna come all the way out and down the ice as Mrazek is gonna come out to play it for Hall. Taylor Hall back to pick this one up. Chicago, lots of changes in the offseason, as was Pittsburgh. Chicago going through a rebuilding period. Bedard going to play it over to Corey Perry. Perry, one of those new bodies coming in. What a move. Corey Perry coming out in front, gives it over to Bedard. No shot, though. Going to pass it over to Jones. Jones down low to Hall. Hall. Jones, side of the net. Donato's there. He can't jam it in. Sitting loose in the blue. Can't get it. Hall's going to play it out. It's stolen. No. Jones, can he keep it in? Yes. Just barely. Over to Bedard. Bedard gets hit hard. He goes down. And now Pittsburgh clears it out. 1 minute gone in the power play. Chicago trying to regroup. Seth Jones now on the move. Trying to bring this one up. Nice play by Chicago. Coming out in front. Pens get it to the line. Korchinski can't hold it in. They're going to go far side to Reichel. Reichel holding it in there. Gets it over to Foligno. Foligno to Johnson. Tyler Johnson going to throw this one in. Foligno goes to the front of the net. Radish plays it along. Korchinski to Reichel. Reichel tried to pitch it over to the bounce pass in front of the net. They couldn't do it. Comes down to Korchinski. Korchinski back to Reichel to Korchinski. Over to Radish. Taylor Radish playing catch with Korchinski. Cross ice to Reichel. Takes a shot, missed by a mile. And this is going to come all the way wrapping around, down and out, down the ice. Chicago power play is just about expired. One shot on goal. We are back to 5-on-5 action, full strength with 3 minutes gone here in this period. Bucks is happy. Perry is gone. Yeah, bad luck. Perry, the curse of the not winning the cup. What did he lose? 3 times with 3 different teams or something like that? And Chicago's going to bring this in on the offside. 1-0 Pittsburgh, but Chicago coming closer and closer. Nice moves. Bedard taking a big bump there. And that's something with these young guns, these rookies that you're going to watch. They're taking their eye off the puck, and it was Nola Chari who kind of hit Bedard somewhat from behind. All right, sounds good, Coach. Thank you, my friend. Take care. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for hitting those subscribe, hitting those likes. Up to 60 likes. We're on our way to 70. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, give that a clickety-click. Pittsburgh going to play this one out. It's going to trip up and go out of play. So we got a face-off to come right back up. No delay of game play. You know, it's funny. I've been thinking a lot about opening night in the NHL and what teams I would like to see go head-to-head. And there were a few rivalries I'd like to see. But when push comes to shove, I think the NHL got it right. Chicago and Pittsburgh, the young premier star, Connor Bedard with Sidney Crosby. I think that is what you want to showcase on the opening night. Lucas, what's going on? Remember me, I'm back after Leafs disappointment in the preseason. Oh, here's Mrazek, another stellar glove save. That was absolutely wild. I think it was Riley Smith getting it up, and a great save there. Lucas, great to have you back. Leafs are going to have fun this year. We're going to have fun watching the Leafs this year. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. Now, I know we've talked about our website earlier. We talked about a lot. But of course, you can always catch us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Samwelb12 Experience. If you want one place to find all of our socials, Samwelb12Experience.com/social. You will find all of our social media. Anthony, the Muller Man in the house. What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome back from your trip. Hockey from home, Victoria. Good to see ya. Redeem, great save. There you go. That's it. Prep's getting into the redemptions. Here comes Chicago. Back down in a Pittsburgh zone. Down the left side of the ice. Letang is there. He's going to flip this one over. Long pass hits a skate. This is going to go into the corner. Blackhawks picking it up. They're trying to set it. Perry trying to center it in front. Could not get it over. Perry trying to do some good things. Graves going to play this ahead. Can't do it. Chicago is actually being really quick on the puck here in this period. Playing this one around. Bedard getting that shot off. Corey Perry still on the ice in the corner. Back to the point. Korchinski over to Bedard. Bedard, he takes a shot. Doesn't miss by much. Perry picking it up. He's going to play this back over. Bedard in the slot. Now he fades to the blue line. Playing some catch. Hall sending this cross-ice pass. Korchinski, here's a shot. And that's going to hit a leg and go wide in the corner. I got to take a look and find the stat. Bedard has taken a ton of shots so far tonight. Wish the Leafs and the Bulls. Yeah, Bucks, that would be fun as well. That would have been a nice matchup. Here they come. Little pocket pick. Taylor Hall had it stolen away. Sidney Crosby can't grab it and come in. Blackhawks coming up the middle, taking a bump. Big neutral zone game right now. Both these teams are going. Connor Bedard watch. 9.5 minutes of ice time. 8 shot attempts. 4 shots on goal. Thank you, TV Man, for listening when I asked for that stat. Wow, that was like having my own color guy. That was awesome. My own statistician. Here comes Chicago. Bedard trying to take another one. And that one hit a Penguins mitt. Here comes Gunsel. Going to throw this over. Crosby coming in. Tries to feed it back to Gunsel. That's going to hit a stick and be deflected wide. Last year I acted like Mitch Marner as a joke. Say, I do, Lucas. I do. We had a good laugh about that. Nice save by Yari. This is going to be steered into the corner. Shots now 21 for the Blackhawks. They are throwing a ton of rubber towards the netminder of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Corey Perry wanted to win a cup before he retires. Hawks. Yeah, Hawks isn't really the right choice, but you know, the opportunity to come play with Bedard is pretty amazing. Chicago going to hold this one in right in front. 1, 2, 3 whacks at it. Reichel is in there. Johnson is in there. Yari got the leg on. We got some brouhaha going on. Radish jumps in there. Everybody's got a dance partner.
Can't we just settle this over a pint?
They're getting in there and going. Nice game. Nice rough stuff. These teams aren't the two that are going to drop the mitts and get going, but Tristan Yari getting that stick out there. And Dallas exchanging recipes. That's awesome. Thank you for remembering. Now we'll stay as Lucas. All right, sounds good. Casey, how's it going? I always liked Mrazek. It was sad to have him lose Detroit. You know what, Casey? It's funny. He drove me nuts. When he was in Detroit. I had him in my hockey pool for a couple of seasons and he let me down so much. And when he came to Toronto, I thought, oi, 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 maybe this is, a change of location, a different destination. Maybe it'll get him out of that funk. And of course, what happened. And the fact that they were able to dump the salary on Chicago in exchange for, I don't even remember, it was like a 8th round draft pick in the year, 2050. No, I'm kidding. But they were able to dump Mrazek to Chicago. That was like the highlight of the draft for me. But I'm happy to see he's playing well here. Onyx, how's it going? Welcome, and I hope you feel honored. I have cable, but don't bother turning the games on. I just watch you. Onyx, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Onyx, it was funny. I was actually... who has to tell? I was just talking about you with somebody the other day. Oh, I think it was Dina. I don't know why we were talking about you, but we were talking about you. So there you go. You watch me, I talk about you. But appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was, listen, Perry will be a nice addition. Listen, as much as he's a disturber and a troublemaker, he has some really good experience. And I think he will have a good hockey mind and a good hockey IQ to share with, Connor Bedard as well. He can be a little gritty as well. So if he needs to come to his rescue, he certainly will. I too prefer Sam's call. Thank you guys so much. Don't you dare talk about me. Onyx, I think because, if I remember, it came up because of the mailbox conversation we had a while back. I think that's where it came from. I think Toronto went down in the draft 13 spots and they traded Mrazek and got Nyes yeah, like it worked out well. My favorite hockey YouTuber. Thank you very much, Lucas. I appreciate that. Listen, yes, I'm calling the games, but we're here as a community and I couldn't do this without all of you. So thank you for the kind words. And we do it for each other. All right, let's drop this puck. 1-0 Pittsburgh, 13:24 to go here in the second frame. And this is going to be dumped down into Chicago zone. Wow, Malkin, third most in Penguins history with 1,229 career points. That is a lot of points. Malkin getting it done. Pittsburgh picking this one back up. They're going to send it along the boards. Breakout play. Penguins trying to bust down Chicago. Wow. Chicago doing a great job with the sticks, able to disrupt the Penguins as they're trying to come in, but the Penguins' forecheck is coming in being strong, making some nice moves. Tyler Johnson had to come back and help out. The Hawks going to tip this one out, but the Pens going to bring it right back in. They're going to race to the bench and get a line change going on. Watching baseball and flipping to different hockey games. That's how you do it. Speak for yourself. I just like it. Love it. Love it. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for the likes. We're almost at 70 likes. Keep hitting that thumbs up. Here comes Pittsburgh. They're going to come and back it up. They're on the move. Ryan Graves, he's going to cycle around. Passing this over to Letang. Tanger cycling around. Look out. Trying to get away. Shake and bake as Andreas Anathiasu was all over him. Pittsburgh's going to create some space. Slow this one down. Anathiasu almost with the strip. And here comes Letang up the middle. Pens on the move. They're going to step in. 12 to go now. Carter, long shot. Mrazek gets the glove on it. It's a reason when you got no play, when you got nothing to do, just throwing it towards the net is always a good move. You never know when the goalie might just miss it or if it might hit something and go in. Awesome. Thank you very much, Lucas. Appreciate it. Likes are free. Just hit that thumbs up and it really, really helps the stream out tremendously. Oh, Colin with the freeze. Getting that freeze. I don't know why I put my fingers up. I think we just started doing that last year. I forgot to sub. Yeah, hit that subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Coke or Sprite? Ooh. Oh, here's Malkin. Malkin gets dropped at the side of the net. Onyx, I'm a Coke guy. I prefer Coke over Pepsi, Coke over Sprite, but we have a lot of Sprite drinkers in our house. Canada Dry, there it is, Dallas. Ginger ale as well. But I've been trying to be good and stay off the Coca-Cola. This one is going to be flipped down the ice. Chicago playing this one back up. Here come the Hawks. Down the left side, trying to cut the corner, turn it. They can't do it. Getting pushed off the puck. Still in there on the forecheck, doing a nice job. Jason Dickinson. Now it's Pittsburgh going to bring it out over the blue line. Coming in, Riley Smith. Going to roll it in, and Mrazek is going to hang on to that one. How about doing sweet tea? So I like hot tea. I'll drink hot tea. Mountain Dew, I used to love Mountain Dew. I actually haven't had it in a very, very long time. Prep root beer. Oh yes. Listen, a good A&W root beer once in a while. Absolutely. Love a good root beer. Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh. Geo, yes. Dr. Pepper, good choice. Very good choice. Here comes Chicago working it around. This is going to be dumped in. One of the questions with Pittsburgh this upcoming season, will Erik Karlsson be able to do what he did last year? Karlsson cracking the 100-point barrier. Will he do that again this year? Why do I imagine Sam having a Mountain Dew Onyx? I can tell you that is not the case. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. We got an icing call. This is going to come down the ice. Onyx, you kill me. Crack me up. Vanilla Coke is the best when it's available. So, Prep, I'm not a huge fan of vanilla Coke, but a cherry Coke, oh, cherry Coke is my kryptonite. I love cherry Coke. If you're at like an old school place and they put the syrup in and then the seltzer water and stir it up, the best. Oh, now I want some pop. Here comes Donato. Putting one high. Taylor Hall getting in there. Sidney Crosby going to pick up the loose puck. Here comes the Pens. Here's the trailer. Graves coming in. Crosby, side of the net, curling around behind. Crosby gets the puck. He's going to feed this one back to the blue line for Letang. Tanger has it stripped by Bedard. Connor Bedard couldn't turn the corner around Letang. Letang going to bump Bedard, and he drops the puck. Crosby picks it up and gets this one down the ice. They're going to roll this one in. 9 shot attempts now for Bedard and 11:20 of ice time. So Bedard, he's definitely getting a lot of ice time, and he will continue. Ever tried maple Coke in a glass bottle? I have not tried maple Coke. Cherry Pepsi. Yeah, Bucks, I don't mind cherry Pepsi, actually. I don't mind cherry Pepsi. Karlsson caught lightning in a bottle, not repeatable for the rest of his career. I'm kind of agreeing with you, Mark. I don't think he's going to do it. Pittsburgh has it down low. Trying to come through. Eller. O'Connor with it now. He's going to play this one around behind the net. Spinning around. Trying to get through. Eller. He has it stripped away. Chicago on the move back down. Tried to feed it across. Taylor Radish could not make a play on it. Here comes Lars Eller again. Going to reverse this puck back. Slowing this one down. Long pass ahead. Pittsburgh trying to make these long passes through the neutral zone now. Chicago's cutting them off. This one coming down around. Chicago yet again on the move, coming through. Nice play. Chicago's just looking real good, but they can't get anything past Yari. Chicago working the puck. Shot from a sharp angle. That's going to go up. Andreas Inathiasu trying to snipe one there, and that gets narked down. An iPhone 8. Oh, Lucas. That's a iPhone 8 is almost retro at this point. All right, Dallas, let me take a sneak peek. Too many windows. Too many windows. Too bad. Sure, Dallas sounds good. Why not? Why not? All right, let's see. Where are we? Okay, thank you everybody for coming in. We appreciate it. 72 likes. There we go. We're moving on up, on the way to 80 likes. Thank you so much for being here. For those that are brand new, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. We're going to be calling games all season long. And to let you know, It's not just about me calling the games, it's about you and the experience you're having, and you can play along. You are earning points simply by being here. If you're new and you didn't know that, hit !points in the chat. It's going to tell you how many points you have earned. Throughout the night, you'll see a bunch of commands where you could type !redeem and then something, and that's going to bring various graphics up on the screen. So for example, if you did !redeem Hawks, it's going to bring a Blackhawks graphic on the screen. If you did redeem Pens, it's going to bring a Pens graphic up on the screen. It's ways that you can cheer for the teams that you like all night long. There are some commands that can also control the host. And for those that have been around for a while, there are hidden commands that only certain people know. So you might see certain graphics come on up. There's Prep bringing the Hawk out, bust a move and get it going. Those are the kind of things we do that you can play with. Onyx showing some love for the officials. The officials on opening night, after having a couple cherry cokes and root beers and all the good stuff, hyped up and ready to go. So of course, we're going to have tons of fun all season long. We're also now less than 1,500 subscribers away from the big one. And when that happens, we are going to look to do something pretty big. We're going to look to celebrate it in a big way. So thank you for being part of this community and part of what we do. Colin's already shining up the cup. It's day one, and he's shining that cup up, getting it ready to go. Coach is slinging pies. Everybody's having a good time tonight, except for the Blackhawks, who cannot seem to put one past Yari. The ice creams are flowing. Let's go. Let's get these Hawks on the board. Chicago battling down low. Coming out in front. Oh, JC getting that freeze on. Getting it. Thank you, Jonathan. This coming in. Long shot. It's there. Mrazek has to scramble. The stick is down. Rust behind the net. Trying to come out in front. Can't. Blackhawks going to knock that one down. Coming around. Side of the net. Pittsburgh. Crosby. Open net. He scores. Sid the kid, who's no longer a kid. He's a man. Buries it for the Penguins. Wow, the Penguins. Crosby says, "Hey, Bedard, welcome to the league, kid." Sidney Crosby puts that one in to make it 2-0. Mrazek, no chance, got caught out of position. He lost the stick, got the stick back. He's in there, cross ice pass. Crosby makes no mistake. Mrazek just very slow coming across ice, did not get a good push off. And Sidney has not scored as many goals as he has. He does not make mistakes often, and he buries it. I don't have enough to make Sam freeze. I'll just do this. Wow. Oh, it's under review. This is under review. Was it offside? Oh, no. It's under review. Prep. Oh, hang on. Coach's challenge. Prep coming in with the super chat. Big winner ahead for you, Sam. Take your vitamin D. Absolutely. And thank you, Prep, for the super chat. Much appreciation. Casey, what's going on? Do you think the expectation have been set too high for Bedard? I think he'll have a good season, an amazing career, but I don't think he'll do anything insane. They've been set a little high. I'm kind of thinking, I'd like to see him get 25 to 30 goals. I think that's reasonable for him. Can he get 70 points? It's going to be tough on this Chicago team. Okay, hang on. I got to look really close. Oh, it's almost out. He blocks. The player is blocking the puck, so you can't tell if it's fully off the blue line or not. So Corey Perry is over between benches looking at the TV monitor. So let's see what the official call is. From the angle they're showing, it's very tough to see. RK, how's it going? Welcome in. So it's a very, very, very close call. Will this goal stand? The league obviously has additional camera angles that we can't see. But the Penguins are over 20 shots now, finally. So the NHL has a camera, they're saying, that looks right down along the blue line. Thank you very much for the new subscribe, by the way. Welcome to the show. So they will have an angle that we can't see on TV. And I'm trying to see the iPads the ref is holding up. All right, let's see. We're getting a call. What is it going to be?
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands. We got a goal.
We have a goal. Sidney Crosby on pace for 82 goals this season. It counts. It's a good goal. Longer replay goes, probably gets overturned with the team needing to get the clock. We're blown dead. Yeah. Sandra says, no, it was offside. It shouldn't count. But the refs look at it. They say it's a good goal. It was extremely close. Oh, here's the, this you can't even see on this other camera they're showing us. It's so hard to see, but it looks like the puck was just kept in. So it's a good goal. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Crosby and Gensel going to factor in on that one. Crosby gets the goal. Here comes Crosby again. He had 33 goals last season. That one's going to go up and at a play. So great. Crosby, 9 goals in season openers. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. 9 goals in season openers. Just don't know how everybody is reacting like he's a guy. Yeah, Casey, listen, the numbers he put up in minor hockey were ridiculous, right? The way he played in the World Juniors too, he looked real good. So the talent is there. It's in his frame, can he do that at this league? Bernie, super happy that Crosby put one in. I guess the refs finished their Haagen-Dazs ice cream finally. Yeah, there you go. So this coming back around, Malkin carrying this one in. Pittsburgh is on the power play with the loss of the coach's challenge. This one coming around, Crosby back to the point. Malkin to Gunsel, bumped over there to Raquel to Crosby, to Raquel, back to the point. Malkin, he's carrying this in, finds Gunsel to Raquel. He kind of stutter stepped and lost it, able to recover and get that over to Crosby. Crosby to Malkin, they're going to crisscross. Malkin carries it in the high slot for Raquel. He bobbles it. Crosby at the point. Crosby says, I don't want to shoot from back here. Gives it over to Carlson. Crosby was trying to cut behind Carlson, and Carlson didn't realize. Malkin's going to backhand that. Chicago intercepts and gets this one out and down the ice. Cameron, what's going on? Let's go Islanders and Rangers. Going for both the team, the Islanders and the Rangers. NHL tall scared to zoom in. Yeah, there you go, Gio. Harkins bringing this one in. Pittsburgh has 20 seconds left on the power play. 6:20 to go here in the second period of play. 2-0 Penguins. Back to pick it up is Letang. Tanger's going to pick this one up. Drops it over for Rust. Rusty going to carry this one in. Dropped it off to nobody. Chicago's going to intercept. I think Malkin actually stepped off the ice. And this comes down. Going to pick this one up. KR, your next stream won't be until Saturday Leaf game. That is correct. Unfortunately, we're going to be kind of tied up, so we're not going to be able to stream tomorrow on Wednesday. So yeah, Saturday is looking like it is going to be the next live stream for us. But make sure your notifications are on just in case something pops up Thursday or Friday. You never know. But right now, the schedule says Saturday. Here comes Pittsburgh walking in. Still dancing through. O'Connor taking a bump in the corner. Shots now evened up. O'Connor working it through. Big shot there. Bedard floating around, trying to come back and help out in front. Here's a shot. Jam play was on. Little bump pass. Tried to get this one to Tyler Johnson, and he couldn't control it. Finally, Chicago gets it out. Breakout pass for Bedard doesn't connect. Pittsburgh intercepts. They're going to roll this one down. Both teams kind of getting reset right about now. Chicago hanging on. And refs suck. It was a bad call on the goal. It was hard to see. Bedard coming in. Crosby watching him. Bedard, great pass to the point. Jones coming in, cutting. Cross ice, going back door. Nobody was there. Chicago's going to hang on to this one, sending it around behind the net. Chicago with the puck. Jones throwing it in front. It's there for Bedard. He shovels it just wide. Chicago back to the point again. They bobble it. Here's Bedard. Drop pass. Chicago walking in. Shoot that. He does. Nice save. Rebound. They score. Chicago puts it in. Ryan Donato gets the goal, and that should be Connor Bedard's first NHL point. Chicago getting a goal back. Ryan Donato, I'm so happy for him. Great for him. He picks up the goal. We're going to wait to see, does Connor Bedard, in fact, get the assist? Vlasic took the initial shot. Donato scooped up the rebound. Was it Bedard? Is he going to get credit with that second assist? So Ryan Donato, good for him. I am super happy. That is awesome. Ryan Donato, 14 goals last season. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh on the move. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Right now it shows Donato and Vlasic, Bedard not on that. We'll see if that gets adjusted. Here comes Pittsburgh. Little fancy move up the slot. They shoot. Wow, Mrazek, great stop, and the rebound put just wide. Letang coming close there. They are battling. They are really, really battling hard in here. Chicago going to rip this off the boards. This comes out and down the ice. Pittsburgh all the way back to pick it up. Last season, the Blackhawks had 8 multi-goal comeback wins, which was tied for second most in the NHL. That's pretty amazing. That was easy breezy. We all could have tucked it in. Gio, I would have found a way of screwing it up. Just saying. Here's a shot. That one's not going to go through. Chicago's going to bring it up now on the right side. Little drop pass and a quick shot. Yari's going to make that save. Kicked over in the corner. Back to the point. This one is going to be flicked, just missing the net. Had to go in and get there. I really don't care who wins or who scores. See, I just don't support. Yeah, it's all just for fun. If you're not a fan, if you don't support these teams, you don't care. We're just here to hang out and have fun. Here's a shot that goes wide. There's a Blackhawk on all fours. Two Pens were giving it to him. I think it was Foligno. Nick Foligno was on all fours as the Pens were just trying to dig it out from under him. So Crosby gets one on the board. Ryan Donato does, and there it is. Connor Bedard officially now gets his first NHL point. So one thing off the checklist for tonight. We were hoping to see Bedard score, but he gets an assist. So Connor Bedard, his very first NHL point. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the subscribes, by the way. New friends coming in, appreciate it. And for hitting those likes. We're almost at, we are at 80 likes. All right, next stop. Next stop now is up to 100. We're 20 likes away from 100. So if you haven't hit that like yet, give that thumbs up a click. It's free to do, and it helps us out so much. Of course, hit that subscribe because we want you to come back and hang out with us for future NHL shows. If Bedard gets an assist on that Donato goal, add that to Donato's resume along with scoring the first goal in Kraken history. That's right. There you go, Bernie. First goal in Kraken history. First goal that Bedard gets the assist on. Mado, thank you very much. Coming in with the subscribe goal horn for you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being part of our channel. Let's see. Let me scroll back. There was a what on all fours? Watch your mouth. Yeah. Sorry, Onyx. Good night once he scores. Yeah, it'll be great when he scores. Still has time to net one. I just hope it's not an empty net goal. That's the one thing. Listen, I love watching guys get milestone goals. I like seeing big things happen. It drives me nuts, though, when it's an empty net goal. You know Bedard, he doesn't want to score an empty net goal for his first goal. He wants to make a nice move. He wants to deke through and put it through the goalie. He wants to get a good shot off. He doesn't want an empty net goal. So hopefully, listen, we still got lots of time. Lots of time. Can Bedard get one in tonight? He's been close. He's had about 10 shot attempts now. He's 4 or 5 actual shots on net. He's been close. He's been buzzing. So it's only a matter of time. Of course, Leaf fans, we're going to see Bedard in Toronto in about a week's time. So it's going to be awesome to see what happens and the response he gets in Toronto. Sam loves Blackhawks. Oh, Onyx, borderline. Family friendly. When he scored that empty net, I couldn't help but laugh a little bit. Yeah. So if it's an empty net, does he purposely miss? Hey, maybe he passes it off. You never know. Here comes Chicago walking right up, pass across. Here's a big shot. Nice play by Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson, he's playing well. Here's a shot that's going to go high and wide. Connor Murphy stepping into one. The Blackhawks really working through. Here they come. The steal right up the middle. And the Pittsburgh Penguins able to get that one out and slap it down the ice. Now, the one negative side for Connor Bedard tonight, the one thing he has not done well is the face-off circle. Now, he's been mainly facing Sidney Crosby in the circle. Bedard is 0 for 7 tonight taking face-offs. That's not a good number. So Bedard will need to work on that. Sid, what's going on in Boston? He's Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard playing. Sid, that's really funny. Oh, thank you, Lucas. James, how's it going? He's not exactly known for faceoffs. That's right. You'd think you'd have such soft hands you can score and make crazy moves. You think you could win a faceoff. Here comes Chicago 3-on-2 working into the Pittsburgh zone. Pittsburgh now going to even that up. Cycling around. Pass back. Jones. Nice passing. Couldn't get it in the middle. They tried to feed it through for Radish. That hit a skate and kind of tripped just wide. It's going. I'd love to see Connor playing left wing. Yeah, that gets him out of the faceoff circle. That's for sure. Pascal, listen, if he wants to be an all-star center in this league, he's going to have to improve in the faceoff. And here's a breakaway coming in. Quick shot, and what a save. Riley Smith is sent in all alone. Great touch pass from Malkin and a beauty save by Mrazek. And the Blackhawks are going to ice this puck. Wow. Great save. Peter Mrazek. Razzie-dazzie. He's looking good. A great feed, Jonathan. Shut your pie hole. Oh, it's one of my new favorite redemptions. Love it. Love it. Lucas, no problem, my friend. No problem. Thank you for being here. Great job Mrazek has done tonight. He's come up with some big ones. Here's Taylor Hall going to carry it across to Bedard. He shoots right in the wicker basket. Tristan Jarry makes a sharp stop off the youngster. A little snapper, little knuckleball. That's 77 miles an hour. Bedard is wondering, what do I have to do to score at this level? He's got a ton of shots today, and he takes a big hit as he gets that shot off. Caught admiring it just a little bit. But a nice play nonetheless. So thank you, everybody coming in. Appreciate you being here. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. And don't forget, channel members, if you're a channel member, you can drop your team logos in. The Blackhawks logo's there. The Penguins logo's there. Dallas is getting ready for the Leafs game. Pittsburgh going to win this draw. They're going to bank it off the boards out in the neutral zone. It's Jeff Cotta going to play this ahead. Penguins going to put it in deep. They're ahead 2-1. We are less than a minute to play. Less than a minute to play here in the second period.
Last minute of play in this period.
Battling down low. Trying to come around in the corner. They're working through. Vlasic's going to play this one up. He's going to take a little bit of a bump. Gets it ahead. Bedard. He's racing for it. Jarry has to come out and play it away. Bedard showing some of the speed. Chicago's going to intercept on the forecheck. Bedard with a couple stick lifts. Cannot get it away. Pittsburgh going to carry this one down. Roll it into Chicago territory. Oh, we got a freeze with 20 seconds. There we go. Thank you for redeeming the freeze. Chicago's going to dump this one in. 10 seconds to go. Willie Nylander making an appearance. He's dancing, having a good time, getting ready for the Leafs game tomorrow night. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Pittsburgh with the puck. Going to just lift this in as the horn goes. Period number 2 has come to a close. Let's go to our intermission screen. All righty, here we go. Point number 1 is on the board for Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard. Let's do a quick review, and then have we got a treat for you. All right, in the first period, Brian Rust opened up the scoring from Chris Letang and Lars Eller. Then it was Sid, the I'm not a kid, I'm a man. Sidney Crosby from Jake Gunzel and Marcus Pettersson. Then it was Ryan Donato gets his first from Alex Vlasic and Connor Bedard. The stats in this period: 28 shots on goal for Pittsburgh, 29 for Chicago, 13 hits for Pittsburgh, 8 for Chicago. Pittsburgh crushing them in the faceoff circle, 29 faceoff wins to 11 for Chicago. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Oh, we got a shimmy. The shimmy looks like it's frozen. We can give a little shimmy, 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 but I think the shimmy's broken. Streamlabs having some issues. So maybe what we'll do, we'll just hide that for now. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Giveaways 4 for Pittsburgh, only 1 for Chicago. I don't know about that so much. Takeaways 9 takeaways for Chicago, 8 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh blocking 11 shots, Chicago blocking 7. And blocking more shots than all of them put together. Please welcome our special guest tonight. You may have seen her once, you may have seen her twice. You'll see her again. Dallas Hockey Girl in the house with a very special guest. Welcome in. Is that Molly?
That is Molly.
Molly, hello there. Puppy Power.
That's right, puppy power.
James, it is a very tight game. A lot of neutral zone play. It's been a very fun game to watch, and that's what we like about these teams. Now, I'll be honest. In Dallas, you probably thought this. Oh, I should update the score here because that's not the score.
Oh, yeah.
You probably thought similarly to me when we were like, hey, Pittsburgh's coming in here. They're going to play Chicago. Pittsburgh, Kyle Dubas has done a lot to this team. Chicago, they don't have a lot of big name talent on their team. So Pittsburgh should kind of stomp a mud hole and walk it dry on the Blackhawks. Well, that's not really what's happening right now. Are you impressed what you're seeing from this? And I don't want to say not skilled Chicago team because that sounds horrible, but this this team of younger players that Chicago has. Are you impressed with what they're doing?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. They are younger players. It's going to take them time to get the experience that the Pittsburgh team has and sort of pull it all together and figure out how to work together as a team. That's what I said. I'm going with my man Sidney. I'm going with experience, not the young gun talent. I'm going with the experience.
Absolutely.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, Sam, I had to update it. It doesn't update automatically, so I just had to update it quickly. The pains of the new scoreboard. You have to actually do the work.
Technical issues.
You know what? I like it. Listen, when I look at the Chicago roster, like Ryan Donato, I've always liked this kid. I think he's going to be a good player. Yeah. Taylor Radish, he's a big boy, 6'3". He has some talent there. Nick Foligno, he's on the downside of his career, if you will. He had a cup of tea in Toronto, didn't work out. Injury prone, but he's a grinder. He can help out and give some protection to Bedard. Lucas Reichel, a good kid working through there. Colin Blackwell, we know him from Toronto. I wish Toronto would have kept him. Really like Blackwell. Taylor Hall, obviously, if you're an Oilers fan, you know a lot about Taylor Hall. He did a great job. Was he Boston and Jersey? He's been around a few places.
He's been a few teams. Yeah.
So he's gonna really him and Bedard are clicking. And Atheniasu, he's had a tough break, right? He has some talent. He hasn't really developed as much as I would like, but I think he's a good kid and really has some talent. And of course, the veteran leadership with Corey Perry and Tyler Johnson, and Tyler Johnson with the couple cups he won, all good things. And those are just the forwards. Seth Jones and Nikita Zaitsev, I think, are decent on defense. You got Jared Tenorti in there who's going to learn and develop. So, they don't have the best team. Do I think they're a playoff team? No, I really
not this
don't.
year. No, and I said it too. It's the first game, so everybody's focusing on Connor Bedard right now, just because he's the hot shot guy right now, and everybody wants to see what he's doing. But and I say it about the Oilers too with McDavid, the bot. They can't. You can't just focus on one player. It is a team. The team is not one player. Yep, there's going to be players that play at this level and then that level, but the team isn't one player. You got to focus on the whole team, not just one player.
Yep, absolutely. And if we flip the coin around when we look at Pittsburgh, listen, they're an old team. Malkin is about 82. Crosby is about 65. No, I'm just kidding. But obviously Crosby and Malkin, they've been around the block for a little while.
They have. They have.
On defense, Eric Carlson has been around. Letang is starting to get up there. Brian Rust, who I think is a little bit younger, he's a decent player. Nola Chari, who they picked up, is a little bit older. Raquel, is a decent player. I really like Brian. I really like Brian Rust. Sorry, Jake Gunsel. Well, Rust I like as well, but Jake Gunsel is who I was thinking of. Really like Gunsel. So Pittsburgh has a lot of talent, and I hate to
They do.
give
Even though they're
Dubas
older,
credit.
they've got a lot of experience. Experience means a lot.
Yeah,
Experience means a lot.
and I think Dubas is going to turn this team around. I really do, and I
Much
hate to
as we
say
have
that.
issues with Dubas, he does know what he's doing. Every now and then, he does know what he's doing. Yeah.
That's true. The question for Dubas will be not so much this year. I think it'll be in years kind of 3, 4, 5 as he starts getting the contracts to roll over. He made some
Right.
pretty bad contract decisions in Toronto, which is part of the reason why they're in the position he's in now.
You can say
Dubas
that.
is younger than some of the players by a lot. Curtis, by a lot he is.
That's
But listen,
funny, Curtis.
I can't take it away. He did build a good core here in Toronto. And I understand, he wanted Shanahan's job. He wanted to take on more. And the way it all went down was not good.
It
He
didn't
didn't
get done
play
it
his,
the right way. He had done it. If Dubas had done it the right way, he'd be probably doing big things in Toronto if he'd done it the right way.
Zachary, how's it going? James, I am as well. Listen, Mrazek, I gotta give him credit because I've been hard on him for a long time. Mrazek is playing okay. He's playing a decent hockey game right now. So we can't take that away. And I think he really is the difference. Pittsburgh dominating on the faceoff circles. Shots are pretty much equal. But Peter Mrazek is playing well, as is Tristan Jarry. But I would expect Jarry to play well. I have no issues with Jarry. It's Mrazek that's surprising me.
So, question, Sam. It's
Yes.
I did the math. I did some math, Sam.
Oh, do you need Advil?
Probably. Mark it down, my people, my chat people. Mark it down. 850 days until the Milan Olympics in 2026. Will we see Crosby, McDavid, and Bedard on the Olympic team in Milan? What do you think? Wouldn't that be? Doesn't that not blow your mind? Doesn't that just blow your mind?
Wow. So you're talking, I don't know, how many days did you say? I
850 days, February of 2026.
26. So we're 3 years away. 3 years away. Bedard is now in getting into his prime. So he's 18, 19, 20. So he's 21. Gonna put on some weight. He's, man.
Yep.
The question.
He played on the junior team. He could play the Olympic team.
So McDavid will be there. The question: does Crosby have 3 years left in him?
I think he does. I don't necessarily
2
think
years.
he'll.
2.5.
I don't. About 2.5. I don't think he. I don't think. I think Crosby gets to see because he's got the experience. Once again, he's got the experience, and I think. I don't think he'll play as many minutes as say McDavid and Bedard would.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Crosby would play, and I think he would make some crucial plays that would get the team the gold. I'm calling it. Write it down, my people. I'm calling it. Team Canada Gold 2026.
That would be really, really interesting. If they were to all play together.
He'll retire after the Olympics. He'll play at the Olympics, like the end of that season. He'll play the Olympics in February and then retire at the end of the season. Yeah, maybe.
Let me look at something here.
Oh, and and Matthews, and we could send Marner and Matthews to the Olympics too. That would be like,
So wouldn't it be interesting? You're talking, Crosby will be there, McDavid will be there, Bedard,
Matthews. We'll throw in Matthews too.
Well, Matthews is American born, so
Oh, he's not
he,
even playing on
he
TK. Of
yeah.
course.
But you
Duh.
have
He's on
Nathan
TK.
McKinnon will be there.
Doesn't that suck? You couldn't play on Team
You get
Canada.
McKinnon in there. You get Marner will be in there. Braden Point, Marchand, potentially Huberdeau is in there. I don't think you'll see Tavares or Stamkos at that point. Things are just going down too much. Is there an opportunity? No, Scheifele won't be there.
Who are we going to put in the net?
I don't know. Could someone like Nazem Kadri potentially make that team? That would be very interesting. Who would I put in net?
We don't have Brodeur. We don't have Waugh. We don't have Joseph. We don't have oh crap! What was his name from Vancouver?
Let's see. Are there goalies on this list? Let's see.
Well, who was the Olympic goalie who was in Vancouver? He was played for Vancouver.
Oh my God!
Ryan
Miller? Is that who you're thinking of?
No, just an N. Oh, the name's gonna kill me.
Let's see.
Hold on.
This doesn't have goalies.
I'll just shoot myself.
Let's see. I want to find.
He just got a big award. Luongo. Roberto
Luongo. Oh, okay, yes.
Luongo.
So
I thought N like Luongo.
You would probably have Binnington or Darcy Kemper probably would be the goalies. I'm guessing.
Those people in the U.S. We take the U.S. very seriously at the Olympics. Very seriously.
Bernie. But I mean, those would be. You get Matthews with all three Hughes brothers on there.
Ooh,
Robertson, the Kachucks, Logan. These teams are going to be awesome. Makar is going to be there. Yeah, Makar will be there for sure. I mean,
that's a good team, Bernie.
But yeah, you get Binnington, Kemper. You might get a Yari depending on how things work out.
And we have to see how. I mean, we're not going to get political, but we have to things go in that way because will Team Russia be invited to the Olympics?
It'll be interesting to see. Nick, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that very much.
There'll be Team Finland. The Team Czech. There'll be European teams. They're you can't count them out.
Yeah, I think Dallas, you bring up a good point when you talk about Canadian goaltending. I think that's probably our weakest area right now. Obviously, Canada has some pretty spectacular offensive and defensive players.
He's a goalie.
Maybe Aiden Hill gets in there from Vegas. It's going to be very interesting to see.
But when
Nick says, I'm going to say it here. I'm calling Connor Bedard puts up 100 this year.
Oh,
wow.
We're writing that in the book.
Nick is going to say it.
Oh.
Sam says Team Russia will not. ROC maybe.
Not.
Oh, God, Bernie, Tom Wilson on Canada. That would be interesting.
But when you think about the last Olympics when we won in Salt Lake, we won in Vancouver, we've won. It's been Brodeur, it's been Waugh, it's been Luongo, and there's nobody that sticks out in my mind in the goalie, and I love my goalies. There's no goalie that sticks out in my mind like those with Cujo. There's nobody that's at that level right now. Maybe it's 2.5 years. Maybe by the time the Olympics come around, we'll have somebody. But
yeah, it's very interesting, right? Because that's of all the places. Listen, the Olympics, international ice, high speed, a lot of shots. You don't really get a ton of
ice.
It's
bigger ice surface.
Yeah, lots of passing. The goaltenders would be very, very interesting. James, Vasilevsky, not a Canadian goaltender, but if he's healthy, I'm assuming he would be there. I'm guessing again, totally depending on how things work out. But Binnington, Kemper, and probably Aiden Hill are the three goalies. most
And none of
likely you
out
would
of my
see.
mind. I wouldn't know them if they ran me over with their car.
Yeah,
I don't. Those goalies just are not sticking out in my head. I wouldn't even know what they look like. I'd have to go look them up.
yeah.
Sadly, I
Car-
don't follow all the players like you do, but I'm just like, we don't have a like that big goalie that's gonna hold the team.
Casey says, "Can we use the Zamboni driver?" I think he's retired now. Um,
I think so. As much as
um,
I love Ray Cujo, I don't. I think given his age, I don't think playing at the Olympic level for the length of the Olympic tournament, one game, no, okay, but the whole Olympic tournament, you've got to have a solid guy for the 2 week
yeah, and
tournament.
I think Carter Hart was supposed to be the big Canadian up and comer, right? Carter Hart was the guy. He was supposed to be the star in Philadelphia to turn things around, and it just hasn't developed into what everybody's wanted to see. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
kind of at a little bit of loss of where to
yeah.
go, but we'll
They got
see.
2 years. Hey, Hockey Canada, if you're watching, goalies, you got 2.5 years. Work on it.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see, Nick, what are your thoughts on Pittsburgh this year? I know you spoke a little bit about it, but I think they're a contender with Carlson. So I think they're gonna get in there. Um, I think they're still gonna be a little bit of a bubble team. That's kind of where I think. I don't think they're gonna be at the top. I think they're kind of gonna be one of those lower teams that sneaks in. But it really depends. Pittsburgh's future is going to depend on how well their goaltender plays and how healthy they stay. The risk with some of these old bodies is, can they stay healthy? And we know Crosby is injury prone. So how healthy can they stay is going to
Dan,
make
don't
it or
say
break
that out
it.
loud. You can't
Yeah.
say that out loud.
Yeah. And I mean, truth be told, you could say that about any team. Well, if they get injured, they're
Right.
not going to make it, of course. But I
Right.
think with Pittsburgh, there's more opportunity for some of these older players.
And you're older, you do get you just get injured a little more easier, and it takes you longer to recoup.
Yeah.
It takes you
Uh,
longer.
James Levi, I think he just, I mean, we're talking a couple of years down the road, so you never know what could happen. He's going to need some time to really get in and develop and grow. Um, so we'll have to wait and see. Bigger Ice Wilson has become a tremendous penalty killer, has good speed and size.
Good call,
That's
Bernie.
true. I mean, maybe he's a fourth line guy. It's going to be interesting. I don't really watch a
Yeah.
lot of Olympics. I'd love to see a celebrity hockey. Oh, prep me too. I wish they would bring back some of these celebrity hockey games. They did it at an All-Star game a couple of years ago, and Justin Bieber like dominated. He was incredible. Yari could play himself on Canada Raider if he stays healthy. That's what it's all going to be about, the health, health, health. All right, Dallas, third period is about to come back. Prediction time. Score,
Uh,
and does
I
Bedard score?
um not this game. I don't think he's going to score this game. And I think it's going to stay 2-1 for the Penguins.
All right, let's go to the third period and find out. Dallas, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care. 850 days, people. Mark it down.
There you go. Dallas Hockey Girl in the chat. Third period is back in action. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen, where this game is going to go. Pittsburgh, right off the hop, is going to bring this one in. They're going to put it just wide. How do you feel about Bergeron retire? I'm happy for him. Listen, I know Boston has had a lot of retirements, and I'm happy for them. Those guys had good careers, and it's well deserved. Here's Bedard walking in. Another little shot. That one gets blocked. Pittsburgh going to dump this one back into Chicago territory. Thank you for the likes. We're at 92 likes. We're 8 likes away from 100. Make sure to hit that like. And thank you all so very much. Levi had a 971 percentage in the World Cup. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is going to come around back to the point. Looking to shoot it in. Pettersson going to send it around behind the net back to the point. Going to dump this back to Malkin. Malkin going to send it in. Deflection is there. Had to be very close. Mrazek kind of sliding. And this is going to be tipped out. Bedard is racing for it. No, that's not Bedard. Gosh, these numbers are going to get me. It was Tyler Johnson, number 90, who broke through. I thought that 0 was an 8. I got excited. Pittsburgh going to bring this back the other way. They're going to come in and roll this down in a Chicago zone again. Thank you, everybody, for hitting those subscribes. Appreciate it. Chicago playing this back around sideboards. Korchinski going to keep it in. This coming around far side, Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Digging for it. Really working on the boards. Pierre-Olivier Joseph can't get it. Eller comes in. He can't steal it. Pittsburgh out. Now they come right back in. They're going to put this in. Down behind the net. Mrazek down on one knee. Chicago going to pick this one up, and it's Korchinski. He's going to play it ahead. Penguins last season, 9 losses when leading after 2 periods, tied the most in the NHL. They were tied with the Rangers. Yeah, I think if Pittsburgh can add a goalie at the trade deadline, they'd be. That's, yeah. I mean, Yari is hit or miss, but hopefully, he stays healthy and plays well. Beverly coming in 10 months as an all-star member. Thank you so much, Beverly. Never have to apologize. Just welcome to the show. We got a penalty coming up. It's going to be a hook. Kaiser, I think, is going to go. No? Who are you calling this on, Mr. Zebra? '83 on Pittsburgh. Matt Nido. He's going to go. Nito's going to go. Nido. He's going to go. Chicago on the power play. Let's see if this tees it up. Where is it going to go? Holy moly. 1 away. 1 like away from 100. I see 99 on the board. Who's going to be 100? Although I see 100 on that screen. So I don't know if we're at 99. I don't know if we're at 100. So if you haven't hit that like, let's get one more just so all my screens are equal. This to the point. Jones going to put it in the Hall. Hall. Stick handling around. Downloaded Donato. In front. Quick shot. Corey Perry. And a nice save at point blank range for Yari. There it is. Thank you all so much for 100 likes on the board. Let's get out the foam finger. Get the foam finger going. The finger dance for 100 likes. Thank you all so very much. Louis D, welcome in. Good to see ya. Thank you guys and gals helping us get over the 100 like marker. I love Perry. He's chippy. James, he's one of those players that when he's on your team, you love him. When you're playing against him, you hate him. Hey, Bedard, he's finally won a faceoff. 1 of 9 in the faceoff circle. This coming around. Achari trying to play it through. Perry tried to stick handle it around. Hall, he's going to send this back to the point. Jones has it. He did it come out. I think he kept it in. Hall with a back pass. Pittsburgh's going to intercept. And he gets stolen right out in front is Corey Perry. He takes a shot. And another point blank save for Yari. Chicago continues to throw rubber at Yari, and Yari standing up tall. Here's Bedard cutting through the middle. Has it taken away, and that's going to be dumped out and down the ice. Wow. Chicago. Corey Perry looking good right out in front of the net. Here comes Chicago again. Going to dump it off to Foligno. Foligno going to carry this one in, sending it down low. Chicago can't come away with it. Pittsburgh going to spin. Radish plays it up. Here they come. Pittsburgh. Nice move. They're just going to roll this in. Now they're going to go change it up. Here comes Korchinski. He's moving up. He's got Foligno with him. Elects to drop it back to Johnson. Johnson cross ice back to Reichel. Reichel. He's coming in, sending it around behind. Johnson picks it up. Tried to get it back to Reichel. He's tripped up off his feet. Foligno gets it. Chicago cycling it down. 10 seconds remain. 10 seconds remain. Korchinski puts it into Foligno. Foligno to Reichel. Back to the point to Korchinski. Shoots. Radish. That gets blocked. Radish again. Going to play this back. Korchinski cross ice. Another shot by Reichel. And that hits a body in front. Doesn't get through. About 4.5 gone here. We got another whistle. Another power play. It looks like Pittsburgh's going to take another penalty here. Chicago just infuriating the Penguins with their puck possession and their movements. Thank you so much for the subscribes. So who is it this time? 2 minutes for cross-checking Chris Letang. And Letang has a few 4-letter words as he walks his way over to the bench. I think Letang was saying something like,
I am going to stand up, walk out of this room, and we will never speak of this again.
so Letang not happy. He takes the cross check. Chicago, another clean 2 minutes on the ice. Bedard moves to the left wing for this power play. Jones gets it over to Bedard. Bedard, he's going to have to backhand this one down low. Picked up. No, Corey Perry lets it go around. Taylor Hall picks it up, sends it to the point to Jones. Bedard moving up the left side. He's just behind the faceoff dot. Hall's going to backhand this one across to Donato. Donato to Hall. He misses the pass. Picked up by Pittsburgh. Here comes Rust. Rust shorthanded. He's going to flip this one in the middle, and Jones makes a beauty play to strip it away, but he killed off some valuable seconds. Here comes Jones all the way up. Did not pass this one in. Jones now gets caught. He's going to pass it over to Hall. Hall cutting around left side. Going to pass it back to the point to Jones. Jones over to Perry. Corey Perry to Jones. Bedard wants it. Bedard calling for it. Jones elects to shoot it up the middle for Perry. That one gets knocked down. Bedard can't come up with the loose puck, and the Pens going to get this one out. Jones, he gets rubbed out. Pittsburgh really putting the moves on. Naito coming down low. Finally, it's picked up by Corey Perry. 1 minute gone. 1 minute remains. Here comes Perry. He's going to carry all the way. Perry, he gets pushed into the boards. Picked up by Pittsburgh. Here comes the rest of the Penguins team, or the Blackhawks team. The Blackhawks getting down in there. Make sure your live button is set to live. Make sure your red dot is on and you are catching everything up live. Lost Anchor, what's going on? John, welcome in. Funny how we remember hundreds of hockey players' names, but run into someone from high school and draw a blank. That is so true. Here comes the Pens, shorthanded. Here's a quick shot, and that's going to be deflected up and out of play. Good speed, good effort, working it back and forth. Really impressed with what I'm seeing of this Chicago team. Pittsburgh, we were talking about earlier, the oldest roster in the NHL. Their average age is 30.6 years of age. 30 years of age is the average for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we talked about them being an older team. Their health is definitely going to be something they need to watch. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Thanks everybody for hitting those like buttons. And here comes Athanasu. He's busting in. He's going to go around. Atho going to send this cross ice pass. Back to the point. Murphy takes a shot. That's going to go wide. In the corner for Dickinson. He's fighting off his man. Penalty has expired. They're back at full strength, but Chicago walked out of the corner, could not connect. Letang out of the box. It's 1-on-2. Letang trying to turn the corner. Backhand stopped there by Mrazek. Mrazek looked behind him for a second, thought it might have gone through the wickets. Picked up by Chicago. Korchinski going to move this one ahead. Going to be knocked in. Here come the Blackhawks. Tkachuk going to bring it in, and Tristan Jarry is going to slow this one down and make a nice little save. Oh, John, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming in and tuning in. That's what we do. We like to call the game as best we can and have a whole lot of fun and conversations while we're doing it. So thank you, the chat, for being here and engaging. If YouTube fails, Sam's always got a future as an auctioneer. Oh, Prep, I cannot. It's funny. I can call hockey all day long. I cannot, when it comes to auctioneer stuff, so I cannot do it. That is a special talent. Be like, hey, we got five, we got five, we got five, we got five. Can I see 10? Can we see 10? Can we get 10, 10, 10? All right, 15, 15. Who's got 15? 15, 15. Can we get 15, 15? All right, 20. Who's got 20? Who's got 20? Hey, it's you in the back. You got 20, 20. Can I see 25? 25. Can I see 25? Here we go. Hey, we got 25 over there. How about 30? 30 over here. 30. Yeah, I guess I could do it. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. That's what we should do one day. We should have a live auction. We gotta find something to auction off. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll put my my graded Connor McDavid card up. We'll auction it off live. Not just seen on NXT tonight, but oh, Bernie, that's awesome. That is so cool. Sold. DDM, how's it going? Welcome in. DDM is the Roz. Always watching. Good to see you, DDM. Hope you're doing well. Adrian, how's it going? Welcome to Valiant Effort. Well, thank you, James. Tell you, we like to have a lot of fun. That's the good thing. Anytime hockey goes to a commercial break, it's all about the shenanigans. That's my middle name. Ray Ferrero, he's back between the benches for ESPN calling their hockey games, and I actually really enjoy Ray Ferrero. I think he brings a lot to to the broadcast. Very, very intelligent. Connor Bedard last season had 71 goals. Ray Ferrero in the 83-84 season had 108 goals. That's crazy. That's a lot of goals. Gotta love minor league hockey. Yes, Edge making the big move over to AEW. Very not surprised, but surprised. All right. Pittsburgh's going to win the draw. Letang, long pass up, going to chip this one in. Here it comes. Sid the Kid takes a shot. Nice blocker save by Mrazek. This one is going to be flipped out. Chicago cannot control. Pittsburgh has it in their own zone, setting it up. Long pass ahead, all the way down the ice. Mrazek, he wants to get in this, plays it up the boards. Pittsburgh's going to knock it down. The Pens setting it up. Sideboards coming around behind the net. And Crosby with the backhand pass and a beauty shot and an even better save there by Mrazek. Wow. They're walking through. Pittsburgh doing some nice moves. Chicago trying to get this one out. It would be really nice if they updated the shots so I could properly update our shots. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do this. And we'll see how accurate it is. Crosby, 3 shots tonight, has a goal. Played 13 minutes ice time. Here's Chicago with a shot. And Yari's going to glove that one down and makes a save. Yeah, John, listen, Chicago's really impressing me so far in this game. I did not expect them to be hanging around. I kind of thought Pittsburgh would have steamrolled over them. But they're hanging in and they're looking good. They got some good talent. So this is very, very cool. We're going to see a lot of clips all season long of Bedard in his younger years. Something we didn't get with some of the older players because, with these kids that are growing up, everything is recorded on iPhones and digital video and whatnot. So we're going to see a lot of footage of Connor Bedard in his younger years over the course of the season. Here comes Chicago trying to bust through, looking to extend their lead. Cannot get it wrapped around. 11:45 to go here in the third period. 2-1. Pittsburgh has the lead. Back to the point. That's going to miss. Pettersson couldn't contain it, and it comes all the way out and down the ice. Back around. Working through. Pittsburgh. Through the neutral zone. Coming down the left side. Going to slowly roll it in and now peel back. Malkin going in there. Trying to do the old stick lift body trick. They can't, but here's a turnover. Shot from the face-off circle, and it's deflected up. And at a play, Mrazek had to be sharp on a big giveaway by the Chicago Blackhawks. Carlson, seeing nothing but net, just could not put it in. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who are new and you're coming in, my name is Sam. We like to have a whole lot of fun while we do this, so make sure you hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to come back and join us for all of our NHL coverage all season long. Island Boy, welcome in, watching from the Bahamas. Welcome. I love the Bahamas. I need to get back there. We had so much fun when we were there quite a long time ago. Here comes Chicago walking in with a shot. That's going to be deflected in the corner. Actually, some of the best meals I've ever had were in the Bahamas. Unbelievable there. Here comes Chicago dumping this one back in. Trying to get it going. Thank you very much, Island Boy. In the corner. Chicago now going to pick it up. It's Brian Rust. Rust on the move. Going to dump this one in, and they're going to change. Pittsburgh starting to play a little defensively here. The dump and chase game is going on. Rust does have one of the goals today. Rust and Crosby, the 2 goal scorers. Chicago going to dump this one in. Korchinski. Yari comes out to play it. He's going to wrap it around the boards. This comes out, and Jones there to intercept and just hammer this one right back in. Down around the corner. Pittsburgh going to try the right side now. They say, hey, the left didn't work. Let's try the right. They come in up the middle, a quick shot, and that gets steered aside. Mrazek playing good. AC2, what's going on? New subscriber here from Hong Kong. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the show. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Here comes Chicago. letting it rip, and that one sails just wide. Atheniasu trying to get it. They score! Chicago, Tyler Johnson gets the goal. No, is it not going to be Tyler Johnson? My mistake. This is going to be Gutman, I believe. 7-9. It's so close. Let's see the replay. Yes, Gutman from the high slot puts it past. Chicago, oh, Chicago. Ties it up. What a shot. Short side. Gutman puts it in. That evens this game at 2. Unbelievable. Cole Gutman, he had 4 goals in 14 games last season. Gets one here, and with under 10 minutes to go, we are tied at 2s. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I notice sometimes on my screen, my live button goes gray. If you notice your live button goes gray, click on it so it brings you back live, and you'll have the little red dot next to it so you know you are live. And that way, you're not kind of seeing things as it happens in the past. Here comes the Blackhawks again, looking for more. A shot. Yari makes the save, knocks that one down. It would really be good if they put up a source with the shots where it was actually properly updated. So we got a whistle. Wow, Chicago turning this game around. Pittsburgh, through 2 periods, really dominated most of the play, but Chicago has just picked it up. Coming up next, Matty Beniers and the Kraken take on the Stanley Cup champions, the Vegas Golden Knights. That's going to be an exciting game. I'm not going to be doing that game, but I will definitely be watching it. Now, if you're having fun tonight, you're having a good time, you subscribe to the channel, and you're like, Sam, how else can I get a hold of you? How else can I see your content? We are here on YouTube. We are on Instagram, and we do have a Facebook page, Samwelb12 Experience. The best way to link to all of our social media is check out our website, Samwelb12Experience.com. On the website, we have a social media page that can link you to all of our socials, so you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We actually just started a brand new Facebook page. We're just starting to build it up again, so we'd appreciate any help and follows on that page. And what I'll do, let me make it easy for you so you don't have to go here, go there, go everywhere. Let me get that link, and I will drop it in. You can go directly to this page and hit that follow, hit that like, and check out our brand new Facebook page. We had another page that we were up over just about 500 followers. We had to start a new page. So we'd appreciate you guys helping us get back up to where we were. And of course, how can I forget, last but not least, if you're on Discord, thank you. Wow, a bunch of new subscribers coming in. Thank you all so much. We are on Discord. If you are a Discord user and you want to join our Discord server, it's an open invitation. One of our mods will drop the Discord invite link in, if you wouldn't mind, and you can certainly come hang out on Discord. We like to have a lot of fun. We talk hockey, we talk video games, we talk Disney, we talk food. Actually, a lot of food. And it's just a good time. So in between streams, there's lots of ways we can hang out and interact and have some fun. All right, here we go. Under 10, 9.5 to go. Awesome. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Dirty Vegas hosted MNF. Now it's all night. The night. Pittsburgh bringing this back in their own zone, trying to cycle around Chicago pressing. I Can Prep coming in with the gifted membership. Prep, thank you so much. I'm off to sleep. Thanks for another fantastic stream. Good night, everyone. Good night, Prep. Thank you. And Curtis Joseph, congratulations. You have been gifted a membership courtesy of I Can Prep. So, Prep, thank you so much for that. Here comes Pittsburgh. Walking in, Chicago's going to intercept. This game just got a whole lot closer. Wow, puck drop for Seattle Vegas is 11:14 p.m. Eastern Time. 11:14, that's late for puck drop. Gonna play this one around. Chicago trapped in their own zone. Pittsburgh,
let's go.
They're coming out. Pittsburgh trying to come across the middle. They cannot do it. Karma, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the channel. This is gonna be flipped up. Pittsburgh holding the line, holding it in. Here they come, walking in right up the middle. Backhand across. What a glove! Mrazek sliding across. Absolutely robs Gunsel. Gunsel looks skywards as he just can't beat Mrazek. I'm shocked at Peter Mrazek. What a game he is having tonight. Wow. Mrazek, incredible. I'm shocked. I got to give him props. Like I said, I've been really hard on this goaltender over the years, and he is looking magnificent here tonight. Here's a quick shot. That's going to hit a leg. Pittsburgh holds it in. Another shot in front. They knock it down in the slot. Trying to get it out. They cannot do it. Chicago, they're going to dig it free. They send this all the way down the ice. Chicago chasing it in there, trying to cycle around. Dickinson watching his man. Pittsburgh, long Cryasas pass. Ooh, little fancy play there. Chicago got lucky. Kaiser made a nice play as the Hawks going to dump this down. Under 8 minutes to go. That's right, Casey. He's making me eat crow right now. Big time. Big time. This coming all the way down. Mrazek out to play it. Don't get fancy now, Mrazek. This is going to get knocked down by Jeff Carter. Chicago going to play it around. Seth Jones going to pick it up, and Seth Jones is looking really good with this Chicago team. Pittsburgh going to turn. They're going to come around the right side. That's going to get knocked away. Nice quick stick there as Chicago continues to put in the work. Pass going to come up the middle. This is going to be knocked down. Mrazek out again to play it. He's going to go high off the glass. This gets knocked down again by Carter. Going to throw it in front. Jones is there. Going to pass this one ahead. Little play to Kachuk. Going to go off the glass. Chicago plays it down. We haven't seen Bedard for a little bit. Could he be getting a little rest? Tyler Johnson checking his man. They're going to dump this one in. Pittsburgh not getting any sustained pressure right now. In the corner. Playing through. Pittsburgh going to push it up against the boards. They're trying to dig it free, trying to cycle it around. Smith gets it to the point. They don't pass it over to Letang. Back around behind the boards. Trying to come out in front with the backhand. Mrazek had to be sharp there. This is going to be thrown around. Pittsburgh's holding it in again. 6.5 to go. 6.5 to go. The Pens now controlling it. Here's Malkin with the shot. Just a nice stop there by Mrazek, and Chicago can't clear. Malkin is taking this amongst himself. He's going to tip this one back to the point. Pittsburgh is starting to get hot. Chicago's going to get caught. Here's Letang to Malkin. Malkin back across the middle, tried to intercept, could not do it. Chicago, now they do. They get it out, and Tyler Johnson going to tip this one down. Pittsburgh going to turn this one around real quick. Chicago making some changes. Here comes Letang, bringing it up the right side. Going to dump this one back for Malkin. Malkin through the slot, and that one is deflected just wide. Drew O'Connor couldn't get it. Here comes the Blackhawks. Donato going to bring it in. Bedard, he's cutting to the net. Pass across. Bedard is in front. There's the pass, and that's going to go just wide. Chicago's going to tip this one in. Cannot hold it. Pittsburgh brings this one out. Pass across, almost a break. Almost a break there for Pittsburgh. It was very close for Lars Eller. He just couldn't come away with it. Bedard has played 20 minutes of ice time in 20 minutes in today's game. What an effort by Bedard. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh back to the point. A shot and a broken stick. Still with it. Trying to work through here. That shot hits a leg. Oh, the stick break. Such a terrible opportunity. Pittsburgh teeing it up and the stick breaks. Here comes Bedard. He's going to bring this one in. Bedard slowing up. Nice little stick handling in a phone booth. Throws it into the slot. It's there. Chicago trying to get it through. And the player, Ryan Donato, dumped on his tush. Chicago cannot hold it in. Pittsburgh's going to skip this one out. Wow. Dickinson tried to place it. It's stolen by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh walking in. They're going to have it taken away. Here comes Chicago right back the other way. Coming in. Perry puts it across. They score. Chicago scores. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Corey Perry sets up the goal. What a play. It's going to be, I believe this was Dickinson. With 4.5 minutes to go, Dickinson, I believe, is going to get the goal. Incredible. Falling down, takes the shot. Perry puts it across. Yari pushes from his right to his left, and the puck is perfectly placed just above the leg, just above the left leg, and just too far for the glove. A perfectly placed shot by a falling Dickinson. Unbelievable. 3 unanswered goals. Exactly, Mr. Commentator, sir. Chicago, 8 multi-goal comeback wins last year, tied for the most in the NHL, and they've done it again right here tonight. 3-2. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I just looked down. I noticed we are 2 subscribers away from 8550. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, give that button a push, hit that subscribe. Make sure you set your notifications as well. We'd love for you to come back and join us all season long for our coverage on the NHL. Not just our lives, but our hockey videos as well. Amisk, what's going on? Thanks for the commentary. I can't watch the game. New subscriber from Ontario. Go Hawks. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Great comeback here by Chicago. Under 4 minutes to go now. Pittsburgh feeling the pressure of this young Chicago team. This is going to be played out. Of course, Bedard has an assist tonight. Doesn't have a goal. Here comes Chicago, kind of dancing around. Don't get a little fancy now. Just play your game. Reichel going to send this all the way down the ice. No icing called. Pittsburgh's going to play it up. Little tip pass there. Radish was in there first. Chicago steals. Back to the point. The Hawks continue to put pressure on the Penguins. Here's a shot by Tyler Johnson. That goes just wide. Behind the net in front for Radish with a shot. Nice play. Now Pittsburgh steals it. They're going to bring this up, but Chicago trying to knock it down. Malkin comes in just offline in a late shot. That's going to draw 3 Hawks. Pittsburgh, what is going on? A whistle on the offside. Pittsburgh, a good 3 or 4 seconds after, still takes a shot. Gloves are swinging. Letang's got mixed up there. I can't see who Letang is tied up with. Will that be a penalty for taking a shot long after the whistle? Mrazek is hot. He is not happy. He goes right over to the official. Unbelievable. So Chicago, the Blackhawks, there it is. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you've put us over 8550. Thank you so very much. Whiplash, what's going on? Welcome in. What a turn of events here. The Penguins jumped out to an early lead. The Hawks have climbed all the way back. And in a moment of frustration, Pittsburgh, a couple of seconds after the whistle, takes a shot. Now, in fairness to the player who shot the puck, now I don't know what it's like on the ice, but here it was very hard in the audio to hear the whistle. So perhaps, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, perhaps he didn't hear the whistle and still took the shot. But it was a good couple of seconds after it was blown down. Peter, how's it going? All it takes is a player like Bedard to motivate the team. That's true. That is very, very true. Carle, welcome in. I apologize. If you want to translate that into English, I'd be happy to respond to you. But unfortunately, I don't know what it says. Something about Pittsburgh goal. We'll see if they do. But welcome to the show, and thanks for being here. What a great game this is tonight. I'm so glad we were able to jump in here so last minute and able to bring you this coverage. Thank you so much for being an amazing, amazing group tonight. The conversation has been awesome. I love being able to talk hockey with everybody and get your opinions along. He's definitely saying Pittsburgh should hurry up and score. Listen, they're starting to run out of time. The question is, at what point do they pull the goaltender? And will they receive a penalty because of that late shot? We'll have to see what that's going to be. Of course, in the world of the NHL, at least for Toronto fans, the Maple Leafs take the stage against the Montreal Canadiens tomorrow night in the Leafs home opener. That is going to be awesome. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stream tomorrow due to some conflicts, but we will be streaming the Leaf game Saturday night versus Minnesota, and then Monday night, the Leafs and these very same Chicago Blackhawks. So that will be awesome. Austin Matthews versus Connor Bedard, Saturday night hockey. That's going to be sick. We got Bedard on the ice, so no penalty on the call. Faceoff did come outside of the zone. Chicago going to dump this one down low. I'm surprised they have Bedard on now. I thought they would wait a little bit until the goalie has been pulled. Florida Park Explorers in the house. The Bear Shark is here. Definitely not cheering on those Pittsburgh Penguins. Big crash in the boards. What's going on, Bear Shark? Hockey is back. Jordan, what's going on? Here's Pittsburgh in front. They're going to shovel it wide. Mrazek just kicks that one out. Mrazek has been stellar tonight. I can't believe I'm actually saying those words. We got an icing call on Chicago. 2:35 to go. 2:35, a face-off coming in Chicago territory. Will Pittsburgh pull their keeper now, or will they not? Boo Pens. Chicago has been looking good. They've come all the way back to take the lead. Probably doesn't want to open netter. He was salty during preseason about getting on. Right? Let the kid get a good goal. Pittsburgh to Malkin. He's going to tee off. Mrazek is going to stop that one. In the corner, battling on it. Hanging on. All right, net is empty. Net is empty. Back to the line. Pittsburgh walking in. Here's a shot going back door. That's going to miss and come all the way out and down the ice. Sam, this is the Bear Shark and JD Boston time. I love it, Jordan. Love it. Here come the Pens. They're going to bring this one all the way back up again. Pittsburgh in there trying to get it set up. Chicago cannot get it out. Carlson at the point, going to tee off from the face-off circle. That hits the leg and goes down. Nice little play. This is going to come all the way out and down the ice. Pittsburgh going to turn it around. 1:45 to go now. 1:45. Down in the corner. Chicago working it. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Chicago trying to clear the zone. Pittsburgh, they're going to clear it into the slot, and Chicago is there to pick it up. Nice little stick move there. Nick Foligno, he's going to take a shot at the empty net, and he misses. Here's a rebound over. They score! An empty net goal. Nick Foligno puts it in, and the Blackhawks go up by 2. Wow, the Blackhawks go up by 2. Unbelievable. What are we seeing? A comeback victory in the making with 1:27 to go. Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks 4. Sidney Crosby and the geriatric Penguins 2. Unbelievable. This is crazy. I was not expecting to see this. Like I said earlier, I really, truly thought that the Penguins were going to steamroll. Nick Foligno has a goal and an assist tonight. 14 minutes of ice time. Good for him. 4-2, 1:20 left to go. They are still coming around in the corner. Pittsburgh running out of time. In the front, oh, an empty net, and they couldn't put it in. Riley Smith saw nothing but twine, and he just missed. The problem is the Pittsburgh Penguins need the gyms on their team. If you know, you know. Coming around in front, Pittsburgh still battling through here, trying to pick it up and come around. This is going to come to the line. Radish can't get it out. Pittsburgh still hanging in. Under a minute to go. Quick shot, and there it is. Mrazek holds on to it again.
Last minute of play in this period.
The gyms are units. There you go. Unbelievable. What a game this has turned out to be to open the NHL season. Absolutely spectacular. Toronto Yardy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you very much. Over 100 likes. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe. We want you to come back all season long for all of our NHL coverage. Malkin, he's going to throw one at the net. And there is Mrazek again, making a save. Malkin's got to get the bifocal mask on, the bifocal visor, so he can get some better looks at that net. God, it's fun. Ice Chicken swing and a miss. Here are the Blackhawks. They're going to win this draw again, throwing it around the corner, trying to get in there. Can't get it out. Nice try, but they can't get it out. Corey Perry in there. He is one of those guys you want on the ice in the last few minutes. Jones is on there as well. Pens an empty net again. Teeing it up, and that's a block, and this is going to be dumped down the ice, and it's going to curl just wide. Another icing call. 13.3 seconds left to go. 39 shots now for the Penguins, and Mrazek has just been stellar in late. This is incredible. Yeah, that's right. Bear Shark is ready. Jordan is ready. Two of our partners in the corner digging through it. This one is going to come. No, yes. Chicago's going to airlift this one down the ice, and that's going to do it. The horn is going to go. The game is over. Chicago Blackhawks have done what I never thought I would see them do in this opening game. They've come back and beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's update the scoreboard here. Unbelievable. Nope, that's the wrong team. Let's fix that up. Wow, Chicago. They were down 2-1, and they came all the way back to win it 4-2. Congratulations, Blackhawk fans. What a victory. What a game. Let's review all the information. Here are your goal scorers. It all started back in the first, about halfway through. It was Brian Rusty. He puts in his first of the year from Letang and Lars Eller. Then it was Sid the Kid. Sidney Crosby gets his first from Gunsel and Marcus Pettersson. Then Ryan Donato for the Blackhawks gets him on the board from Vlasic, and Connor Bedard, CB, getting his first career NHL point. In the third period, it was Cole Gutman gets his first from Seth Jones and Andreas Athanasiou. Then it was Jason Dickinson, his first from Corey Perry and Nick Foligno. And then it was Nick Foligno and the empty netter from Corey Perry and Jason Dickinson. Overall, Pittsburgh puts up 40 shots, Chicago 36, 19 hits for the Penguins, 13 for Chicago, 40 faceoffs won for Pittsburgh, 40 to only 19 for the Blackhawks. Chicago goes 0 for 4 on the power play, 0 for 2 goes Pittsburgh. 7 giveaways for Pittsburgh, only 2 for the Blackhawks. 12 takeaways for Chicago, 11 for Pittsburgh. 18 block shots for Pittsburgh, 17. And let's hear what Connor Bedard has to say. Bedard says these guys just want to win so bad. They're focused every day on improving every day. They just want to get a little bit better, and he had a lot of fun. Nice to hear from the youngster. Over 20 minutes of ice time today for Bedard. Kid probably had about 10 shots. I wonder if I can... Will this tell me the shots on net? Yes, it will. Connor Bedard. Oh, shots on goal. 5 shots on goal. Probably had a dozen or more shot attempts. So great job there by Bedard. For the in the face-off circle, that's where we talked about Bedard needs a whole lot of work. Bedard ends up going 2 face-off wins out of 18 face-off 11 losses for Bedard, 2 wins out of 13 face-offs. Bedard only won 2. Dickinson did well. He went 40% in the face-off circle, but it was Gutman who went 54.5. Pittsburgh, they dominated the face-off circle. Malkin going 77% just about in the face-off circle. Lars Eller going 80% in the face-off circle. Noel Acciari going 71% in the face-off circle. Those are some big numbers. Christian, no, I'm not going to be doing the Vegas Kraken game. I heard puck drop time for Vegas Seattle is going to be 11:14. 11:14 puck drop for the Kraken game. So it sounds like a bathroom noise. Nice, Bear Shark. Nice. Chicago getting it done here. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I know this was a little last minute, but we appreciate it. To all of our mods, thank you so much for doing what you do. We really appreciate it. To all of our members, thank you for supporting the channel through a membership. It really does mean a lot to us. To everyone who gifted today, that sent gifted memberships, that sent super chats and super stickers and all the super stuff, thank you for supporting our channel. It's that kind of support that allows us to continue to build upon what we do. To everybody who found us for the very first time tonight, thank you for searching and thank you for clicking on us and giving us a chance to entertain you tonight. I hope you had fun and I hope we'll see you again real soon. James, thank you so very much. Appreciate that. Stream, please, Vegas Knights. Christian, I would love to, my friend, but I just tonight it's not going to work out. We will definitely see both of those teams a lot in the regular season. Again, thank you everybody who found us today. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a great year. Hockey is back. And you know what we got to do? There's only one way to end the opening night. When hockey starts, it's all about one thing. It's not about the fans. It's not about the passion. It's about winning the Stanley Cup. So we're going to hang on to the Stanley Cup. We're going to keep it nice and safe until either the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Edmonton Oilers get a chance to win it at the end of this year, because we all know that's going to happen, right? Thanks for joining us. The Stanley Cup will be with us all year long as we celebrate the sport of hockey we all love. Until next time, thanks for being awesome. We'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.